All right, let me know when it starts.
Welcome to the CatFiveBoys podcast. I'm your host, Matt, and I'm here with my co host, Maddie,
Hey everybody, how's it going?
and my co host, Georgie.
Hello, everybody. I'm
He has returned. He has made his return from one episode being off last episode. I think the last episode went pretty well with Maddie and myself. I think we did a good job. Had some good conversations, and overall, I think it was pretty entertaining. But nonetheless, let's stop focusing on the past. Let's talk about the future. Um, Again, welcome to the episode. A couple of pre-show announcements before we begin. First and foremost, please, if you feel generous today, feel free to hit the subscribe button for this channel. If you're on YouTube, if you're listening on Spotify, follow the podcast account. Give it a 5-star rating, and drop comments on YouTube, drop comments on Spotify. I know you can do it on Spotify now. So yeah, drop comments. We'll look at them. Every comment that comes by, we'll look at them. We'll answer. If there's any questions, we'll answer it in the next episode. If there's any criticisms, critiques, any comments that we want to talk about in the next episode, we'll do that as well. But again, feel free to comment in the comment section especially on YouTube for sure. We look at those. We have clips. If you guys can't catch the full shows, we have clips accounts. We have an Instagram account at CatFiveBoys. We have a TikTok account at CatFiveBoys, and we post it on YouTube as well. We post YouTube Shorts. So all of those things are at CatFiveBoys. So if you guys again can't catch the full shows, or if you just you just don't got the time like that, make sure to check out the clips channels. Um, if you guys are interested, if anybody's out there listening to this interested in being a guest on the show, coming on, debating some topics, having conversations, if you disagree with us, you want to talk about your disagreements with us, tell us how we're stupid, tell us how we're dumb, talk to George about how he's a fucking bully, or Maddie on how he's a simp. I don't know. Whatever you guys want to talk about,
Damn,
come on the show.
damn.
You are welcome to send us a message, send us a DM on Instagram at Cat5Boys. We'll respond very quickly, and we'll iron out all the details and get you on as soon
um,
as possible. What was
I
that?
want to say something.
Go ahead,
I'm
Georgie.
not a bully. I am just an asshole, and I just say dark jokes and stuff like that. People don't like it because brutally honest sometimes. But I do like to pick on Maddie, not because I hate him or nothing, just because you don't know the things Maddie does to me at work. This man bullies me at work, calls me a bunch of names, and then on the podcast he acts like a little bitch, so that everybody feels sympathy for him.
Uh,
I was fucking muted. I'm gonna do the disclaimers again. I'm an idiot. Disclaimer: the views expressed by the individual hosts or the guests do not necessarily reflect the views of the channel. Further disclaimer: we do touch on topics that are sensitive, topics that are a little bit heavy at times, and sometimes we're not politically correct. So if you're a sensitive person, or you just don't really appreciate those things, feel free to click off. This channel is not for you. Without further ado, let's get into the show. Let me know. Talk to the guys, people. Talk to the audience, people. Talk to the audience, guys. How has your day been? How has your life been since the last episode? Go ahead, Georgie, since you weren't here last episode. How's everything been going?
Dude, I had a lot of stuff coming up while moving. A lot of stuff broke, had to be fixed. Reamer had to remove a tree, big ass tree outside. A closet fell apart while putting clothes on it, so I had to get that fixed this Sunday. Taking my girl's car to fix because it's fucked up. So moving, car's fucked. Things falling apart, having to fix everything. That's why I haven't been on the show that much. But other than that, blessed. Got a good fiance. Food is always on the table. Have so far everything's going in life, but there's hiccups along the way, but I can't complain.
That's good, buddy.
Yeah, that's good. He did move. That is true, and it's exciting stuff. I'm assuming he's with his fiance in a new place. Look at that. My guy is finally starting his adult life at the ripe age of 37. But that's okay.
What the fuck
Uh,
at 27?
anyways, what about you, Maddie? Go ahead, talk to the people.
Ever since the last podcast, everything's been good. Everything was the same. Uh, I went. I tried something new. I went to a club bar thing, and I had a lot of fun. I haven't done that before, so it's nice to go out, let loose, have some good time with my close friends.
Maddie
So
at a
that was something
club?
good. Yeah, like a nice like a dancing club. Roundup.
Oh, it's like a southern type of cowboy
Yeah,
club.
it's like a country bar club dance place. Something like that.
Did you enjoy it, buddy?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with my friends.
Did you dance a lot?
Not as much as I hope, but just got to learn the dance routines and songs and everything.
Did you meet
Hey,
anybody? Did you meet anybody? Any girls? Any love interests?
Nah.
yeah, I will say this. I did go to a party with Maddie, and he does know how to dance, and he's good to be around. He's always on the dance floor, doesn't want to be off of
What
it
party
with a
did we
drink in
go
his hand.
to?
I don't want to say, but it involved
Oh, I
yeah, I don't
remember. I remember. Okay,
say,
okay,
but
okay.
it involved people
Huh.
from a place we all go to every morning.
Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah, Maddie was drunk as fuck dancing. Didn't I was like, what the fuck
I
is wrong with
wasn't
this guy? This guy's
completely
never like
drunk.
this. Dude, you were fucking. This guy didn't even know dance moves he was doing. He was just there.
Yeah, I don't know how these
Hey, but
guys
I
do
had a
it,
hell
bro.
of a time.
I don't know how these guys do it, man. I fucking hate the dancing club party scene. Fucking hate that shit, but it is what it is. But I'm glad you had fun, buddy. I'm glad you had a good time and let loose a little bit. We did not. Holy shit! I just remembered. We did not give you a show last. Was it Thursday? Last Friday. Last Friday we didn't give you a show. That's our bad, guys. Apologies. But from now on, this time for sure. All right, the diet starts today. We will be on every fucking Wednesday and Friday to bring on a show. Stay tuned. Get on the damn, check the damn YouTube, check the Spotify, check the Apple Podcasts. We will have an episode out every Wednesday and Friday from now on for damn sure. Anyways, yeah. So you guys had good times. Georgie's life is a little bit stressful at the moment, but we move on. So now we're going to hit on unsolved mysteries. A Reddit thread called Unsolved Mysteries. We're going to do a couple of unsolved mysteries and give our takes as to what the what happened, I suppose. Try to solve it in our own heads and whatever. So we're going to start with this one. Missing in Mesquite or whatever. So yeah, we'll start with this one. When 26-year-old single mother Prisma Reyes doesn't pick up her 6-year-old son from the babysitter on April 17, 2019, friends and family immediately know something is very wrong and report her as missing to the Mesquite, Texas Police Department. The next day, investigators find Prisma's Jeep abandoned behind an ex-boyfriend's East Dallas apartment building, and security camera video shows Prisma entering the building's parking garage on foot. She appears to be disoriented and is crying and talking on her cell phone. She gets into the building's elevator and then disappears, never to be seen again. Police discover Prisma had met the ex-boyfriend for lunch at a nearby bar, where they appeared to be arguing. When he left, she stayed and continued drinking. Police also uncover a disturbing pattern of inconsistencies in Prisma's life, including an unexplained job change, the purchase of a gun, a secret life moonlighting as an exotic dancer. What happened to Prisma Reyes? Is her ex-boyfriend is her ex-boyfriend's airtight alibi really airtight? Did her secret life hide even darker secrets, or did she simply disappear to start a new life elsewhere? Prisma Reyes went missing on April 17th, 2019 in Dallas, Texas. There is a reward for any information about this case. If you know something, please contact the Mesquite, Texas Police Department at, I'm not going to say the number, or submit a tip at unsolved.com. A snippet of the security video can be seen at our social channels. Yeah, there it is.
I feel like her ex killed him. I mean, killed her.
Yeah, bro. I'm reading a comment right now. It sounds like she has some daddy issues, to be honest, man. I'm gonna keep it real.
How so?
She has a 6-year-old daughter, or son rather. She is moonlighting as an exotic dancer, and she's clinging on to an ex-boyfriend. Yeah, that sounds like daddy issues. I'm gonna be honest, man.
So what? Strip exotic dancers have daddy issues?
Hope I would probably bet they do, to be honest. What you would say otherwise?
I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean it. It could be, she thinks she's pretty and money's tight, and that's an easy way to make money. So, could be that.
Yeah, but then you have like the whole point of, if you're an exotic dancer, then you obviously didn't really have a person to tell you not to do it. Or maybe you did and you just disobeyed, but for the most part, you didn't really have anybody to tell you not to do it, especially a father, so.
Oh, wait, bro, but see, you have daddy issue. It just means that
Wait, George, you're gonna have to speak up, buddy. I can barely hear what the hell you're saying.
it doesn't mean that she had daddy issues. It just means she needed money. Remember, women find the quickest way to make money sometimes. And honestly, bro, strippers.
I'm gonna assume George said strippers make money, but yeah, I mean, either way, stripping is or at least being an exotic dancer is not really a moral thing, and a dad usually teaches morals. So if she's not doing a moral thing and she's doing that to make money, she's basically a prostitute. So she's prostituting herself.
Well, that I could beg to differ. Prostitution requires sex.
No, no, buddy. What is your definition of prostitution? Is somebody who gives sex?
Well, I mean, I know that's not the actual definition. It's someone who opts their body out for financial gain.
Yeah, somebody who provides sexual favors for money. So, um, dancing erotically is definitely a sexual
That's
favor.
that. It's not really a sexual favor.
That is 100% a sexual favor.
Sexual favor is like, bro, anything that's touching. You're not really touching anybody. Dancing naked.
So you would say that dancing naked is not a sexual thing?
It's provocative.
You don't think it's
Doesn't
sexual?
mean it's sexual. Because I mean, if a girl on the street is wearing like a little bit of clothes, not really a street boy,
Yeah, but she's not making money off that. She's just dressing
But
provocatively.
yeah, but still, you
Yeah.
throw $1 at her. Does that make her a street worker? Because you threw $1 at her.
No, because it's the intention behind the dollar. If she's giving a sexual favor for $1, then yeah, she'd be a prostitute. But she's not. She's just walking around dressed provocatively. But in this case, she is a exotic dancer. An exotic dancer is sexual in nature, considering that men go in those places to get hard and look at hot women, which is a sexual
I've never
thing.
just at the end of the day, men that do that to me,
Oh no, of course, but the women who
because
do the
bro,
exotic dancing are fucking
you
prostitutes.
you have a bunch of corn fights, over there. Look at naked women. You can just go on a site and look at it for free.
No, of course. I mean, you know, men who do that are stupid. Women who are exotic dancers are prostitutes. It's all in one. You know what I mean? But any sexual favor that you provide in exchange for money, that would be prostitution. And
Well, in a lot of places, they don't allow the women to touch people and vice versa.
yeah,
So
but
is that type of place, is that still prostitution?
if you're dancing, which is a sexual. If you're dancing sexually, right? So you're providing a sexual favor to somebody by dancing, like dancing in a sexual manner, so that the other person can, get his rocks off or whatever. Then yeah, that's a sexual favor. And if they're providing you money for it, then that's a sexual favor for money. Therefore, you're a prostitute. Now, would you say that if let's say she were to go up into a private room with him, and give, just like get naked while he touches himself on the bed, she's not touching him. He's just touching himself, but she's getting naked in front of him. Would you say that's prostitution?
Not really.
She's getting naked in front of him with the sole purpose of him, doing his thing to himself. You know what I mean? Like,
She's not touching him.
yeah, she's not touching him.
There's no sexual contact.
She's getting naked and dancing, or provocatively, or whatever, that type of stuff, with the intention of getting his rocks off.
Yeah, but
he's paying her.
Not gonna have intercourse with her.
Yeah, but that's not sexual to be doing that. Even if
It's
there's no
sexual,
intercourse.
but it's not. It's sexual,
Okay, so
but
let me ask you this: you have a very pretty singer, right? And she has a concert. She dresses provocatively, and she has songs about sex and sexual things and this and that. Is that prostitution?
Well, a singer is a singer. She's not a sex worker. So the idea is that she is not providing a sexual favor for money. She's providing a performance of a music or a musical number, or whatever the case, for money. That's the difference, right? So it's about what you're providing for them in exchange for the money. The money is the result of her performing her music, versus the money is a result of this girl getting naked in a room and dancing in front of a guy so that he can, jerk his fucking dick off and give her some money. You know what I mean? Like, there's different like, it's all about the purpose as to why she's doing what she's doing, you know, you know, for money. You know what I mean? If it's a sexual thing in nature and she's doing this because it's sexual in nature and that's going to bring her money from people who want that sexual thing, then yeah, she's a prostitute. But she's not. She's like the girl that you're mentioning, or the girl that you're supposing. She's a singer. So she's providing a performance. Although some singers can be provocative, that's fine. But what they're providing is a performance of a song, of music. But yeah,
Yeah.
that shit went.
Matt has a weird way of looking sometimes, man.
Yeah, no, that's just what it is, bro. Sexual favors. If you're providing sexual favors for money, yeah, you're a fucking prostitute. You don't necessarily have to have dick and pussy or whatever the case. But either way,
Would you ever do that job?
would I ever do that job? What job?
Prostitute.
Would I ever be a prostitute?
Yeah. I think you'll make a lot of money, though.
I'll sell my feet pics. Guys, find me on Feet Finder, at CatFiveBoys. I'll be posting my toes and probably the balls of my feet. So go fucking spend your money on my toes, guys. Go do it. That will also be prostitution, by the way. But anyways,
I wouldn't even want to do that for free.
that's okay. People have weird, kinks and shit. Maybe it's not yours, but somebody else does. You'd be surprised what people pay for some weird shit. Anyways, we completely got off the rails there. What do you think happened to this girl, guys? What do you fucking think happened? Because she had an ex-boyfriend. She went to go see her ex-boyfriend. She started to argue with him, apparently, according to like some camera footage or whatever the case. Was it the ex? Supposedly he had a really solid alibi.
It was just bro. It was. Her car is there. They had an argument on camera. She disappeared right there in his apartment. Like, he did it. Like, what more proof do you want? Car is there. She went missing right there. They argued that day that she went over there. Makes you think he didn't do it. Like, her car she just started walking home and somebody picked her up. Even though the security camera shows she never.
Yeah, definitely the ex-boyfriend, the whole arguing with the ex-boyfriend thing, it's a little bit of a red flag, I would say. Maddie, what are your thoughts on this, man?
Uh, I mean, it does sound like it's the ex boyfriend. If his truck was found and everything there, all everything points to him that he had something to do with her disappearance. Maybe they got into an argument. He did something and hit her body or something like that, or maybe he's just taking her with her somewhere. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I don't know. To me, she disappeared, right? So she hasn't been found to this point in time. Which again, um, to me, disappearances are so creepy. By the way, like I don't like just the thought of somebody being somewhere and they haven't been like nobody's seen them in X amount of time and they are somewhere, like just to think what are those people going through at this very moment in time? Like are they dead and they're not obviously they're not experiencing anything if they're dead, or are they experiencing like horrible pain right now, or are they in the whole trafficking stuff right now, or like like what are they where are they, what are they going through? That's the kind of shit that goes in my, it's creepy to think about.
It's scary because that's the reality of the world, bro. If you just look at it like recently with the whole trial with the guy Wade Wilson. I don't know if you guys know about that. That he was the guy with all the face tattoos, and you know, he used his good looks and his physique to lure his girlfriend and another woman on the street asking for directions. And unfortunately, in this day, their family wasn't able to see them or know what happened to them because he unfortunately killed both of them in a horrific way.
Yeah, bro, it's a bunch of scumbags in this fucking planet, but it's like shit just happened. Like, I've heard a lot of stories of people who go to the woods, like they go camping or something, and then somebody in their group just fucking vanishes out of thin air and like never to be seen again type shit.
That's
It's
why
Well,
when I go camping, I don't go to the middle of the fucking woods
buddy,
in a tent. I go. We hear you, man. I go.
buddy,
yeah,
What's
Maddie,
wrong
we
with
hear
this
you,
guy?
buddy. Maddie, you good? What the fuck?
For real, bro.
I think this guy's getting fucking kidnapped or some shit.
Yeah,
buddy.
he's a buddy, buddy.
Buddy,
What the fuck? Yeah, I'm about to buddy your ass out of here. What the hell do you want?
Matt just went quiet, bro.
buddy, I was here the whole
Dude,
time.
he's been here the whole time.
Oh, my end, everybody just went silent.
Why
What the
you
fuck?
start screaming?
Yeah, because what we were talking about, I just wanted to make sure he was okay.
I mean, out of the group of us, I feel like Matt would be the only one here to get kidnapped.
Do you think I would get kidnapped?
Oh yeah, you have some.
I have some what?
You have a lot of haters,
So do you apparently.
dude. I don't know why people get mad at me. This is what I mean when I say that whenever I say the truth, people get mad at me. Like the time I said the thing about fat people, how they need to lose weight and stuff.
No. The thing that got people pissed is that you said that fat people are disgusting.
I mean, dude, but am I lying? It's not. It's not like okay. I'm just gonna say this: if you're sitting next to somebody who's like, and I'm not saying 200 or 300 pounds, I'm talking about like 400, 500 pounds. Bro, they're gonna smell. You know,
A lot of the time they do, yeah.
a lot of the time they do, and these people are like, bro, if you go on a plane, like, be honest, would you get on a plane where like half the people in that plane are over 500 pounds, or would you think about it and reschedule your flight for later on? I would reschedule my flight.
What if you have like $1 million deal that's waiting for you and
Dude,
you have to be there at that time?
my life is worth more, bro. There's a weight limit on fucking planes. And imagine this: all of them are sitting on one row, like one side of the
Bro, he
plane.
is
That
not.
plane's gonna
Bro,
fucking.
Georgie, you're not helping your cause, buddy. I'll be honest.
Dude, okay, but listen. They get mad at me for saying these type of things, but then they see somebody that's overweight and they're fine. You look great. No, they don't. You're, like, look. I just want you to look at the past activists that were all for like people that were all dead. They died in their 30s. They never made it to 50 or 40. They died in their 30s, bro. Most of them, I've seen people that are overweight had to amputate their legs because their legs are like they're so messed up that it cause blood clots in their legs. So they had
Blood
to
clot.
amputate them. Yeah, bro, and it's because they're overweight. And everybody, they always have enablers in their life, and these people, they don't like to hear the truth. They don't like to hear somebody say, "Yo, like, you're kind of big. You're pretty overweight,"
And you think that
because they don't
and
like
you
that.
think that and you think that they're disgusting?
Listen, when I say disgusting, I mean like they smell. I don't like being next to people that smell. That's me. I don't know if you
But
guys like being next to people that
do you think
smell.
that fat people smell like all the time?
Not all of them, but the majority do. I mean,
Are
look,
you scared
I
that
work
a
with
fat person would fall on you and crush you?
dude. I telling you right now, bro. I'm look. I am not the strongest person out there, and if one of them falls on me, I'm dead. Like I'm telling you right now, bro. There's no way getting that guy off of me, and I'm not gonna be able to breathe. That's why I don't look. In high school, I dated fat girls. Well, that's what I could. That's what I
Big
could
girls,
get.
not. We don't need to
Big
call them
girls,
fat. We call them
yes.
big
Well,
girls.
whatever, bro.
Be
Big girls, and
nice.
guess
Be
what?
nice.
Guess what? I never let them get on top of me.
Did you ever let them sit on your face?
Hell no. The fuck? I wouldn't be here right now,
This fucking guy. All right, just
bro.
to
But still,
diverge a little bit of the attention.
okay, but still, people get mad at me because I'm always saying things like that. Yeah, it's fucked up. It's like everybody hates Trump because he says fucked up shit like that. It is not fucked. It's just the truth. You look in life. You're gonna see as you grow older that you're gonna have people in your life like you call friends or whatever, and you're gonna see the fake friends. Fake friends are the ones that tell you things you want to hear, things that you don't want to admit to. Like I don't. I would like for you guys to tell me always, "Oh, George, you're handsome, you look good." Hey, I know I'm fucking. Hey, you guys tell me all the time, "Hey, George, you're ugly." You know what? I am. But now, if you told me, George, good, you look nice, bro. You look like a model out of fucking Victoria's Secret, bro. I'll be like, bro, shut the fuck up, you fucking liar. You're a fucking liar.
Yeah,
Like I
because
don't like
Victoria's
liars.
Secret is mostly female.
Yeah, but they also have a gay mom. But still, bro, at the end of it all, these people need to find people that are actually real friends in their life, not have enablers and people are gonna tell them, "Oh, look, your body, you need to be good. You need to appreciate your body." No, take care of your fucking body, not tell somebody, "Oh, look, great." No, if I look, bro, I was fat. I was around like 180 almost 181, and I'm not that tall. That's fat for me, bro. For me, I was fat. I'm down to 155, bro. I had to lose weight. I had to stop drinking soda, drinking sugars, eating fast food. I haven't eaten McDonald's in like a month and a half, bro. It's these type of things that you gotta like tell yourself to remove from your life, and then you tell that to somebody who's overweight, and everybody gets on you for saying, "Oh, you can't be saying that type of." That's really hurtful to the person. Like, bro, would
Yeah,
you rather
people
than be
hate people.
alive?
Yo, George has haters, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like
I
George,
do. I have haters for picking on Matt, even though Matt acts like because he likes to be the victim in everybody's eyes. But when nobody's looking, and then I work, Matt, you can back me up on this. He comes up to me on my desk. I'm working. I sit far away from him. He walks up to me just to tell me that I need to shut the fuck up. And I'm not even talking. I'm listening to like podcasts on YouTube, working. He comes up to me. I'm in the middle of a conversation and walks up to me and tells me, George, me cago en tu madre. Fuck, bro.
me cago en tu madre.
This guy just walks up to me and starts talking shit,
If
and
you guys
everybody's like,
want the
pick on him too
if
much.
you guys want the direct translation of that, me cago en tu madre means I shit on your mom.
Yeah,
But either way, yeah, no, I mean
I have
George
haters for
has a
no
lot of
reason.
haters, and let me look just to you know just to kind of diverge the attention away from George a little bit. I don't think women should vote. To be honest with you, I'm actually on the fence as to
Oh
whether or not they
my
should.
goodness,
I'm on the fence as
you're
to whether or
against
not they
that
should even
shit.
drive. To be honest,
Oh
but
my
Right.
voting for
goodness.
damn sure they should not be fucking voting at all.
Oh, but this is
Furthermore,
the
I
thing that
think
I don't
men are just stronger
understand,
than
bro.
women.
This man says all
Completely.
this shit. Hold up,
I
say
think,
all this on
bro.
the
Wait.
podcast,
One more
and you
thing.
don't have as many.
Yeah, I definitely don't have as many haters as you do, which is just fucking surprising, to be honest. But another
It
thing,
is.
I don't think there's anything in this fucking world that a woman can do that a man cannot do better than a woman can. Just to put it out there, okay? So if you guys want to hate somebody, if you guys really want to get on somebody, I don't think women should vote. That's all I'm gonna say. But either way, we have again gotten off topic one more fucking time. So when it comes
Yeah,
to
we
the
have.
when it comes to the chick, she was at a bar before she was seen at her boyfriend's place or her ex-boyfriend's place, and she looked disoriented when she was seen on the camera in her boyfriend's place. I think she probably fell in some type of canal or some body of water and drowned, died, and nobody's found her body ever since. That's what I think happened. I don't think the ex-boyfriend did it, considering he had a really strong alibi. To me, probably accidental drowning because she was drunk. She was also very emotional, at least from what the video showed. She was crying and shit. Um, again, probably maybe she even got laced with some shit in the bar, and she passed out, fell in the body of water, drowned, and yeah, she just was never found. At least that's my take. That's what I think happened. But either way, nobody really knows at this point because again, she's still missing. So that's the creepy part.
All right. Well, this is gonna be the only story we're gonna be talking about because we wasted so much time on it.
No, we're gonna
But
do
I
one
just
more.
want to say this.
We're gonna do one more.
All right. Last thing for this story is,
Yeah, go ahead.
he probably drugged her. She walked out. If anything, I don't know what happened, but my scenario is she got drugged by him. He probably wanted to rape her or something. She didn't let him.
Grape,
Then
grape.
rape, and since since she didn't let him do that act to her, probably got very angry, followed her out, and
I don't know.
did the thing to her,
There's a
and got
couple
rid of her.
problems. There's a couple problems with your thesis here. Number one, it showed her walking. Well, actually, no, she was never seen after the elevator, so maybe.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
But did he walk out with a suitcase?
You said what?
Did he walk out with a suitcase?
Nothing showed that he did. So maybe he.
Maybe he did, or threw her down the trash compactor or something.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? I mean, that could be a possibility. Maybe he did something like that. But again, his alibi was airtight. Apparently, they didn't find anything in his apartment. So very interesting. Very interesting. Those things.
All right, next story.
Those things creep me out.
We've
Though, I'm
been
not gonna
too
lie.
much on this.
All right, next one is
There you
called.
go.
Or Maddie, do you have anything else you want to say before we move on to the next story, buddy?
No, buddy.
Shit. Next to last.
Dude.
This is the last story. So here we go. 911 Confession is the name. So on January 13th, 2015, a man in Fenville, Michigan, makes an anonymous call to 911 and tells police where to find the body of the woman that he just strangled. When investigators arrive at the scene, they find 48-year-old Sarah Knight covered with a sheet, her cell phone, and the names of family and friends to contact beside her. Sarah's husband of 15 years, 66-year-old Harold Butch Knight, is nowhere to be found, and Sarah's vehicle is missing. A week later, Sarah's mother receives a package from Butch, postmarked in Maine, containing money to pay for Sarah's cremation, and a letter listing his grievances against her family and taunting police for being unable to catch him. Police are able to trace Knight from the time he left Fenville until he checked out of a motel in Rangeley, Maine, just 6 miles from the Canadian border, where he vanished into thin air. Is Butch Knight living quietly under the radar somewhere in rural Maine? Did he escape into Canada where he is living off the grid? Or did he die trying to cross the border on foot in the bitter cold? Sarah's family and friends are desperate for answers and justice. Harold Weasley Knight, also known as Butch, is a fugitive wanted for murder. Born in July 11th, 1948. He's a white male, 6 feet 4 inches, and weighs about 285 pounds. He has hazel eyes and white hair, and he might have disguised his appearance. He should be considered armed and dangerous. If you have any information about the whereabouts of Harold Butch Knight, contact the Allegan County Sheriff's Department. Yeah, pretty much. What do y'all think of that?
Dude, I don't know. What can I mean? He did it. He said he did it. I don't know what to say about it.
I think they killed. Actually, no, I don't think they killed him.
He's on the news. They said,
Yeah, there's a picture of him entering a motel.
that guy's.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think it's low-key badass that he really sent a fucking thing in the mail talking about some, haha, you couldn't catch me, y'all suck.
Fuck. How is that? Dude, I'm not even gonna ask anymore for this guy.
I don't think it's okay. I'm not
Badass.
saying badass in like a good way. I'm saying like it's like I don't know, like dude has aura, you know?
Dude, I said, look, I fucked up shit, but dude, damn. You know?
I don't know, bro. This one doesn't really. It's not
Yeah.
really much of a mystery. I mean, I guess the mystery is what happened to him, like what ended up happening to the dude. But
He got away, basically.
yeah, I mean, he
They haven't found
probably
his
did.
ass.
He probably did. He's probably in Canada right now, chilling.
Yeah.
What about you, Maddie? You have anything to say about this one or no?
Maddie's been quiet the whole But this guy every
Bro,
time
because
conversation,
the conversation that just happened, I was so confused of how the hell we got on that, man.
I'm gonna keep it
bro.
real,
Because
me
I
too,
like.
bro. We've been getting on so many fucking random shit, just going off topic like crazy.
All right, let's switch the topic already. Switch the topic.
Maddie, you have anything to say about this case or no?
No, no.
All right, bet. All right, we'll move on to the next thing for the show today. All right, so let's talk about the Grammys a little bit. Let's go from something a little dark, these unsolved mysteries, to the Grammys. What do y'all? I don't know if did you guys see how Kanye's wife came out in the Grammys, bro?
I didn't see it. Oh, naked.
She had like she had like a dress on, but the dress was like extremely. But
See,
that shit was see through, bro. Yeah, she had a see through dress showing everything, even the cooch, bro. Even the cooch was out, which is kind of crazy.
Hey, man. Sometimes, there's people in this world that like to go off their girl like that. I don't, but
I know that shit's I don't know, bro. I mean, you look at Kanye. I mean, he was married to Kim Kardashian, so just off the bat, you can tell he's kind of a cuck. But to this extent, cuz like that,
listen, bro. If my girl ever, she will never do it. But if she ever did, bro, I wouldn't even leave that. I'll tell her, bro. Instead of leaving the house like that, just pack your bag, get the fuck out, bro. I don't know how you even fucking walk out with that. Not proud of it.
that's what I'm saying, bro. And he
I feel
even
like he
like
did
gave
it.
her.
I feel like he did it for invited to that anymore. They don't invite him
Wait,
to the
what?
Grammys
You
anymore.
broke up, buddy.
I feel like he did it on purpose. Like they did it on purpose because they weren't even invited to the Grammys.
I think they were, cuz he was nominated for one.
I don't know. He wasn't invited.
Well, I don't know, but
The reports say he was kicked out because he wasn't invited.
well, I have no
And
idea.
I also think it's because naked, but also because he wasn't invited.
Yeah, I mean probably, but I don't know. Like that boy is deranged, bro. That man has a porn. He has a porn addiction that he talked about before, whatever the case. That's the porn addiction showing, for sure.
I mean, yeah, 100%. No person with a good sense of self respect would be with his wife, woman, or no matter what, and dress like that and think that's appropriate. I understand everyone has their preference and their stuff, but you're gonna be seen by the public. You're gonna be seen, because his music is listened to in different generations, older people and younger people. And if they follow that and they see that, that's not appropriate, especially being out in public. You know, do what other actresses do. Put the little stars or the cover over your nipples, but don't do that when you have the possibility of children seeing you, especially the Grammys of teenagers and young people who want to see their artists win and stuff.
Yeah, no,
Bro,
bro.
it's just
That,
just fucking. I don't know, bro. Artists feel like they're just weird ass fucking people. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like that's why I don't follow artists in anything. They're just weird people.
yeah, that's another thing I was talking about before. Like, I think I was talking about this with my boy about this specific situation. Cause, bro, I love Kanye's music. Like, bro, Kanye's music has a special place in my heart from my childhood. Like to this day, bro. I love Kanye's music, but bro, that guy is fucking cooked. And I'll tell you one thing. I will never idolize any one person simply because they put out some good shit or they have some good music or they're like a really good actor or whatever the case. Like I'll never do that because you never really know how those people are back, behind the scenes, behind the cameras, behind the mics or whatever the case. Like I'll tell you what, I'll absolutely adore your music. I'll fucking love your movies and whatnot, but I'll never ever say I'm a fan of you, bruh. I'll never say that shit, to be honest.
Bro, so who the hell? I mean, I don't. I never idolize. Never. I don't. I mean, it says it in the Bible. Never idolize anybody. Never, bro. And like I see, like I've seen artists on the street, and I see people freaking out. Oh my god, can I have a picture with you? And I'm like, whatever, bro. It's just a random dude. He goes to the bathroom, he takes a shit, he pees just like I do. You know,
Yeah,
he's gonna die. He's gonna end up in the same hole as I will. He's
I
gonna get eaten by the same bugs. You know, it's just a
yeah,
person, bro.
I do see the benefits of getting an autograph though, because listen, some of those autographs
Selling?
they sell for
Yeah,
a
to
lot.
sell it, if
Yeah, they sell
anything.
for a lot of
But
money.
even then, I wouldn't go after them.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
good. I'm good the
I
way
think
I am.
I think this whole Kanye, you know, because I was looking at
You're
Twitter
like the old
when that
Kanye.
shit happened, dude. I was looking at Twitter, a lot of posts about Kanye's wife and how she was dressed and whatnot. And a lot of the comments were saying, like, because there was people who were saying, I don't know how Kanye would let his wife go out like this. I don't know how he would let her wear this. A lot of the comments were saying that she's her own woman and that Kanye doesn't have a choice. And like, what do you mean let? Like she's his pet or whatever the case. What are y'all's thoughts on women wearing, or I guess like in a relationship? Do you feel like you should have a say as to what your woman wears when she goes out in public or whatever the case?
I mean, yeah. I mean, for me at least,
What about you, Maddie? You
she
think you should
knows
have a
my
safe?
girl. My girl knows I don't like clothing that is revealing or anything like that. But she doesn't wear it, and she doesn't like it. She says it's disrespectful against me. But there's women out there.
There are most
What are you
certainly
saying?
women out there. Go ahead, Maddie. What about you? What do you think?
Well, I mean, me personally, if I had a girl, what is so what fuck?
Bro, George is back, bro.
Bro, this man
Oh,
before talking, he just
excuse me, can you shut up and let me speak? Thank you. Me personally, um, I wouldn't. I wouldn't go out with a girl like that. If that's how she wants to dress, like I understand, I would never control what my girl would want to wear. But bro, something like that, that's just beyond. Like, is there no respect for herself? Is there no respect for our relationship?
No, yeah, I mean that's completely crossing a line. But like, let's say she was wearing like your girl. You're going out to like a restaurant or something, and she's wearing some booty shorts or some shit with like a crop top. Like, do you think it's okay for you as the boyfriend to tell your girlfriend, "Dude, not, like you can't wear that," or like go put on more clothes, or like I'm not going out with you when you're looking like that type shit, or like do you think that a man does not have that right?
Well, depending on depending on where you're going and depending on the situation, yeah, 100%. Because you know, if you value the relationship and your man as your man, then yeah. Because why would you want to dress like that for somebody? Because you don't dress like that for no reason, you know.
Yeah, but what if she's wearing something that seems normal? Let's say she's not wearing booty shorts, right? She's just wearing a crop top, but you're not really comfortable with the crop top. Or let's say this guy is not really comfortable with the crop top. Do you think he should have the right to say, get your ass, okay, maybe not say like that, but get inside the house and change. I'm not going to go out with you like that. Or I'm not comfortable with you wearing that. Go change. You know, do you think a man has a right to do that? Or is it more like she's her own woman? She can wear a crop top if she damn well pleases. What do you think?
I mean, yeah, she can wear whatever she wants. She's her own person, but at the same time, you know,
would you let your girl go out like that?
no.
Okay, that's what he's asking.
Wait, would you let your girl go out like what?
Looking looking like a hoe.
Yeah, but then you get to a point where everybody, like, a lot of people have different interpretations on what looking like a hoe is. You know what I mean? Like, there.
Well, okay, is wearing booty shorts that her like the bottom half of her ass, crop top. Basically, the only thing that she needs, basically, be naked is basically it's like basically almost wearing a bra and a panty, basically.
Yeah, I
Basically,
mean,
you can see
I think
everything.
we can agree. I think we can all agree on that. But if she's wearing super skinny jeans and it's like super hugging on her figure and she's wearing a crop top, right, where she's showing her stomach and whatnot, would that be considered thoughty? Or do you guys think that that would be okay because she's wearing pants?
And now I don't know.
But you see what I'm saying?
It
Like the
depends.
the whole thoughty
It
thing, like
depends.
it's like to each person has
It's
their
diff-
own interpretation of what thoughty is, or their own limits, or whatever the case. But I feel like, regardless of what your interpretation or what your limits are, if a man says get your fucking ass inside and change, that's exactly what the fucking woman should do. Get your fucking ass
Whoa, my
and take those fucking
God.
thoughty
Boy,
clothes
down
off
boy,
and
down
put
boy,
on some motherfucking like decent clothing, bro.
down boy,
And
down,
this man right here has haters. What shocks me the most,
I
down
know, right?
boy.
I'm,
women.
I'm just saying, bro.
I
Listen.
get more hate for being honest. The guy gets hate for literally
Hey, I'm being
down
honest
talking
too.
to you.
I'm not down talking nobody. I'm just saying, if your man like has like if you're wearing something that your man
Right.
believes to be something that's too revealing, then get your ass inside and wear some more or some less revealing clothes. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Like, obviously, like, if you have like a t-shirt and like some sweatpants on and he tells you get your ass inside and change because you're wearing something too revealing, then I don't know what the fuck my guy wants. I think you're probably dating a Muslim. But if if you're out with some like a crop top and some skinny jeans or some like yoga pants that are like really hugging your figure and shit, yeah, I think if a dude tells you get your ass inside and change because I'm not going out with you like that, because you're
But at the same time, how insecure are you about your girl?
Oh, here
At
we
the end of
go.
the
Here
day,
we
that
go.
oh
That's not
shit.
insecurities. Matt. That's not insecurities. It's just called respect
no,
for
it
for
is
your
respect. But at the same
significant
time,
other.
why don't you respect her enough to dress? All right,
But
she's wearing leggings. She has a nice
Matt,
body. Yeah, at the end of the day,
but
she's
Matt,
going home with you. So why do you
the
have a
nice
problem?
body. Listen, the nice body is for you in your eyes. Why does every other man have
All right,
to look at your
but here's
girl
the
like
difference.
that?
Here's the difference. Here's the difference. If she's going out with her girlfriends, okay, that might be a different situation because you wouldn't. Even though she
But
might
that
already
just
be hit
makes you
on.
a cook.
All right, but let me say something. Let me say it. Her going out, that's okay. That's understandable. But if y'all are going on a date and she wants to look cute and she just got those leggings
Wait,
and
so would
shit,
you say that it's okay for her to cheat if you're present, but if you're not present, then that's not good?
okay, dressing in leggings and a crop top is different from cheating.
Hey, women and men flirt in different ways. Women flirt with the visual appeal. Men flirt with their words and shit. With more of like an audible appeal. You know what I mean? What do you say?
Yep.
You have the riz. Women flirt with their bodies. Women flirt with how they dress and shit like that. So if my woman is going out and she's dressing all provocatively, or at the very least she's showing off her figure and shit like that, then she's flirting with all the men around this motherfucker, because that's how women flirt at the end of the day. So are you prepared to make the claim that a woman, if she's having sex with another man and you're not there, then it's fucking
Okay,
horrible? But if she's having sex with another man and you're in the room watching and it's with you, then that's chilling.
that's completely different, my friend.
Matt, listen, bro. What's the difference?
Dressing up
But
versus
listen. What's the difference with her going out with her friends, dressed provocatively, than you? Like, what's the difference? The same thing. You're just there. So if your girl went out dressed whole, like a hoe, with you, it's fine. But if she dresses up nice, with
okay,
completely
but who
covered,
says who says leggings and a crop top is
but
hoey?
dude,
So if you're
he's not talking
dressing up
about.
with your
Okay,
friends, you have
he's talking about like right that you can see the butt crack, you can see
Yeah, but
everything, you can almost see the panties.
even when we move to something a little more where it's like, okay, I think we can all agree that booty shorts that show a little bit of your butt cheek and some crop top is definitely thoughty clothing. But if she's wearing that thoughty clothing with you present and she's on a date with you or
no, no, no,
something,
no, 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 no. No, you said leggings
yeah,
and a
I
crop top.
understand. I said
You
leggings and a
didn't
crop top.
specify booty shorts.
I understand that I didn't. I said leggings and a crop top, but what I'm saying is, what you said was that if she's with her man, then
It's okay.
obviously, yeah, it's fine. You know what I mean? Like, because then you said who's to say that leggings and a crop top is hoey? So then I'm gonna move it to something that we can all agree is hoey, which is booty shorts and a crop top. We can all agree that that's hoey. So if she's wearing that when she's going out with you, that's okay. But if she's wearing it with her girlfriends, it's not okay. Even though we can all agree that that shit's hoey. You know what I'm trying to say?
I get what you're trying to
Yeah,
say.
so then you would say that if she's wearing booty shorts and a crop top, it would be fine so long as she's with you.
Yeah, that's your girl. Unless you're too insecure about her looking that good, I mean,
But
then
it's
you
not
shouldn't handle her.
insecurity, man. It's respect for your partner.
Yeah, exactly. Respect her.
No, she needs to respect you. Not just the man needs to respect the girl. The girl needs to respect the man too. That's how relationships work. It's not 100% the man and nothing from the girl.
All right. Well, here's my thing. Leggings, crop top, fine. Booty shorts, fine. Booty shorts that expose butt, eh,
Yeah, but
not
See,
my
this is
thing.
why he's a simp.
why is that your fucking why is that your is booty shorts that expose the booty, bruh? Like,
Because that is too inappropriate. But who cares? Every
Well,
fucking girl
maybe, bro, maybe that's the way Maddie likes. I'm just
No,
gonna
that's
say
not the
this.
way that I like it. It's the way that it, bro. It's
Listen,
just
listen, listen, bro. Okay, women dress like that to get the attention from people, to get the attention from other men. If she's with you and she's dressing up with her ass hanging out or booty shorts, that don't show her ass, but oh, and she's wearing a crop top. Oh, bro, she's basically, are you going to the beach or are you gonna go, I don't know, have dinner with me or are you gonna go have lunch with me? You know what? What does every man have to be looking at you when you buy them? Like that's what I'm trying to tell you. There needs to be a certain amount of respect you and her because if she's showing off to the rest of the world everything that you're supposed to look at, everything that it's yours apparently, because in the relationship she's yours, you're hers. She's showing off the goods to everybody else, bro.
yeah,
That's
I think
not
we
respect.
I
There's no
think we
respect
can
there.
yeah, I think we can even look at this from a different angle. People pick and choose with this shit all the time, and I think I want to kind of kind of show people pick and choose when they want to allow their girlfriends, even if you don't know. Because let me ask you a question, Maddie. If you have a girlfriend, you'd be fine with her wearing booty shorts. Maybe that's not exposing the booty, but it's very close to exposing the booty. And a crop top. You'd be fine with her wearing that so long as she's going out with you, right?
yeah.
What if she's going to meet your parents? Would you be okay with her wearing that?
Okay, that's different.
Okay, so then why is it different that she's going to meet your parents? If it's fine for her to wear that as long as she's going out with you, why would it then be like it's not a bad image when you guys are going out just the two of you. But when you guys are going out and she's meeting your parents, why would that be a bad image to the point where you would say, "Okay, that's different. I wouldn't let her wear that around my parents."
Yeah, because that's your parents. That's different.
No,
Yeah,
but
so then
Matt,
it's
Matt,
It's
listen.
supposed
wait,
to look decent.
real quick. It's a thing about respect, yes or no?
Yeah.
So then if it's disrespectful
Exactly.
for her to wear something in front of your parents like that, but it's not disrespectful to wear it in public with other people who are looking at your girl and stuff like that, what message is she sending when she's wearing it in front of your parents? She's sending a negative message. What message do you think she's sending when you're wearing it in public? It's the same message, it's negative. But it's okay for her to wear it in public, but it's not okay for her to wear it with your parents. It's regardless. Now at that point, what you're doing is you're faking her virtue. You're saying, I'm gonna make sure that she's wearing something like not provocative in front of my parents, so that they have a good idea of her. But then in public, she's gonna be wearing shit that my parents would look at her and be like, "What the fuck?" Like that's. I mean, I don't understand how you would even justify that.
I mean, I don't know, bro. At the end of the day, a man
Maddie,
is.
look, it's not
I
about
was
being
always told if you can't handle yourself a beautiful, thick woman who you already know is gonna get the looks of another man, then you shouldn't be with her because you're too insecure as a person. But you are right. The booty shorts exposing the booty for the parents is, it's not
All right.
appropriate.
Say less. Say less. So
But here's the difference.
if your girl
Here's the
was,
difference.
well,
Y'all go to the beach.
real quick. If your girl was wearing some yoga pants that were super tight to her body and a crop top, would you be comfortable with taking her to your parents like that?
I mean, what's the occasion? We chilling. We going to the beach. What are we doing?
She's meeting your parents for the first time. Let's just say she's just going over to your house to meet your parents.
Obviously not the same way I wouldn't go to meet her parents in dirty work shorts and oil
Yeah,
stained
but
shirts. That's
she's not wearing dirty anything. She's wearing yoga pants that are clean and normal. She's wearing a crop top that's clean and normal. It's normal attire. She's wearing this to go see your parents. Would you be comfortable with that?
to meet them for the first time. I suppose not.
So basically, what I'm trying to point out here is that when it comes to your parents, you have a different level of I guess a meter of respect that comes along with your girlfriend meeting your parents. this meter that you use for your parents should be used in every occasion. If you wouldn't want your girl to be wearing a certain thing in front of your parents because you would perceive that as disrespectful, then she shouldn't be wearing that shit anywhere, anywhere at all. Because where she exudes disrespect in front of your parents, she will be exuding disrespect in front of other people as well. And a man is a woman is an extension of her man. You know what I mean? And if you have a girl on your shoulder or on your arm and she's disrespecting you in front of everybody, the same way that she would be disrespecting you in front of your parents, that just shows what kind of man you are. And that reflects on you. You know what I'm saying? The same way as
Maddie,
if your kids were doing some fuck shit, they wouldn't be looking at your kids. They'd be saying, damn, they have a really shitty father. So, you know, it's kind of the same shit, bro. You look at your parents and how you'd want her to dress in front of your parents, keep that same energy, bro. Because if you don't, you're allowing her to disrespect you in front of other people, but you wouldn't allow it in front of your parents. You know what I'm saying? Keep that same energy around everybody else, bro. Because again, she's an extension of you. But Georgie, go ahead.
Maddie, listen, bro. In a relationship, if a girl is doing that, like she dresses up like that in front of everybody else, not your parents, just in front of everybody else, she doesn't have respect for you. In a relationship, bro, a girl really likes you, she'll change for you, just like you'll change for a girl that you really like.
Okay, but here's the
Because
thing: why should you change for somebody? You should be who you are, and they should like you for who you are and what you bring.
Maddie, okay, listen, when you're in a relationship, you're gonna change some things because the other person doesn't may not like those things. It might not be major things. It might be
Maddie,
little things like, oh, if you're not used to putting a lot of perfume on, she might be like, oh, put more perfume. You're gonna change that because she likes just for you to smell good, or she likes for you to be clean all the time. You know, there's a little things you're gonna change in a relationship. Never change anything, bro. Relationships end if you're not always changing up stuff in the relationship. It's gonna end. If you stay the same, people get bored in a relationship if you stay the same forever.
yeah, you gotta evolve and
But
you gotta change and shit like that.
exactly, you gotta change with it. She has to have respect for you, and you have to have respect for
Yeah,
her. But
and
if you don't
and
have that,
and to
bro,
Georgie's point, the main thing you gotta change is how you portray yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you were single at one point, obviously you're gonna portray yourself in a different way. But now you gotta portray yourself like you're single. You gotta exude respect for your partner, and these are things that are non-negotiables. The same way that you wouldn't want your girlfriend to come into your parents' house and meet them for the first time and be talking all hood rat and shit, talking about some, hey, how y'all doing? Y'all doing okay? Y'all doing fine? Like, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't want her to be acting this way. You'd want her to be acting in a proper way. And maybe she wasn't very proper before you guys got together, but these are things she should change in order to become a more respectful woman for you. You know what I mean? The same way that you, as a man, let's say you were you know a playboy or some shit before you met her, now you change into being a more respectful man who's gonna be with one woman and respect her boundaries and shit like that, the same way she should be respectful towards you in the way she acts and the way she dresses and all that type of shit. People change, bro. Just because she was a hoe before doesn't mean you have to respect her hoe ways when you get into the relationship. That's not how that works. People change, people evolve. That's the whole point of a relationship, is to get better
you
as people
change through
together.
time.
Yeah, you get better together. You make each other better, right? But if she's not
Exactly.
changing and she's just staying a hoe, then what you did is you brought a hoe to your family, bro. And you wouldn't want that. Nobody wants that. Nobody
Nobody
wants to
wants a hoe,
bring,
bro.
yeah, nobody wants to bring a hoe to their fucking parents because that's embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? And if she's dressing like a hoe and shit, she's acting like a hood rat or some shit, then get your ass out of my fucking life. You know what I'm saying? Or change, because everybody changes. You know what I mean? But you know, any advice to the men out there who are listening? The same way you'd want your girlfriend to act and dress when she's meeting your parents is how she should be acting and dressing in public. Same fucking way. And that's with or without you. Same shit. So that's all I'm saying.
Can I ask you guys a
Yeah, bro.
question?
Go ahead, buddy.
Have either of you brought your girlfriends home? You guys are just having a chill day. She's wearing, just regular pants, let's say leggings, because that's a very common thing for girls to wear nowadays. And like, let's say a baggy shirt or a hoodie. Have any of you guys brought your girls over like that?
No, my
Um,
girl, my girl. Whenever we go, she likes to look presentable, no matter where we go, and especially when we're going to go see my parents. Oh, she has to like take a shower, dress up all nice because she wants to look extra nice for them. But that's for my parents. When we go out, she doesn't like wearing provocative clothes in front of people. Like at the house, she'll wear it because I'm here. She won't wear it because nobody's here. If there's people coming over, she'll go and change. But that's my girl. She has respect for me. She doesn't want people to see her how I see her. She wants people to see her as like completely dressed. So nobody can think in their head like, oh, look, I can see her thighs. Look at her
So she's
thighs. Look
not
at her
able to feel
stomach.
free with how she dresses.
she does it out of respect for me. She doesn't do it because I tell her to.
I mean,
But
it's
there
That's the
has
it's
to
the
be a
thing.
same.
reason she doesn't.
Yeah, but it's the same way that you can't flirt with a girl the same way that you used to when you have a girlfriend because you're being respectful towards your girlfriend. You can't be free in the way that you flirt with people or the way you talk to people anymore because, just like, I remember George was saying this a couple days ago or a couple weeks ago that he used to flirt with girls at work and shit like that and he wouldn't even know. He would just that's just kind of how he speaks to people. But he had to change that in order to be respectful towards his girl and shit like that. Like men like I said, the way we flirt is with our mouths. Is like how we speak to women and shit like that. If you're flirting with girls and shit like that, you can't be doing that in a relationship out of respect for your partner. Now, nobody here is gonna say that now you don't have the freedom to flirt with girls because we're men and who gives a fuck about men, right? It's all about women and their rights and their wants and whatnot, and they should be because they're strong, independent, or whatever the fuck. Like you change in a relationship as people should. You got to change. You can't just stay the same. Otherwise, you're not evolving or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So the same way you have to change the way you act around other people, the way you carry yourself and whatnot. The same way she has to do the same. You know what I'm saying? It's about being respectful to your partner. It goes both ways, bro. It goes both ways. But yeah, so I mean that's all I'm saying.
Maddie, I know that you like to be, nice to people. You're really nice. That's the thing. But remember, if you have a girl that notices that you're too nice and that she can get away with stuff, dude, she's gonna take advantage of you. Your life,
Well, here's
always,
the
bro.
thing. I'm not saying, if you're in a relationship, I can get away with everything and she can get away with everything. I'm just saying, to me, if my girl wants to wear, because booty shorts are a thing. Everyone wears booty shorts,
That doesn't
but
mean it's
not
respectful,
ass
cuz.
hanging out. Yeah, but it doesn't mean it's disrespectful.
Well, of course, it would mean it's if it's not respectful, it would mean that it's disrespectful. Like I said, if you were to bring your girl to your parents for the first time and she's wearing booty shorts, they probably wouldn't have the best opinion of her because that's a disrespectful thing to do. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And if she's doing it in public, that's still gonna be disrespectful.
Look,
People are gonna have the same
Imagine it like
reaction.
this. Maddie, imagine you're out with your girl. She's wearing booty shorts, and you run into your parents, and she's dressed like a hoe. What are your parents gonna think about your girl?
I
She's
don't
dressed
know.
like that.
I don't know.
But
Once I run into that situation, I could let you know.
They're probably gonna
but
think you
but you
you
wouldn't
fucking,
take her. You wouldn't take
and
her
that's it.
home. You wouldn't take her home because she's dressed like that. So if they see her like that, what do you think they're gonna think? If it's like taking her home for the first, they're gonna think that, oh, this girl's a hoe. That's what they're gonna think. You're gonna be like, oh, mom, my girl, and they're gonna look at her in a bad way. Same thing if they run into her on the street with you or just her by herself and she's dressed like that. They're gonna be like, this is the girl my son is with. Look how she's dressing.
Yeah, and Maddie is a fucking family guy, so I know for a damn fact that this dude would not want to bring a girl home to his family dressed like with booty shorts and a crop top or whatever with booty shorts and a t-shirt. Regardless, he would not want that. He would be uncomfortable with that. Rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? Keep that same energy when she's out in public. Because the way that she portrays herself in front of your family, if you feel like that's disrespectful and that's not really a good look, she's portraying herself like that in public, it's gonna carry, bro. She's gonna still be looking disrespectful and still be looking, not proper and shit like that. Men are gonna be having a certain idea of her. Women are gonna be having a certain idea of her. That's just how it works, bro. That's how people go based off of what they see. And if they see your girl dressing provocatively, they're gonna think of your girl in that way. And again, women are an extension of their man. You're not really gonna be a respected person if that's who you be carrying around. You feel me? But that's just my take. I don't know.
Yeah, you're right.
Matt, do you have anything to say about that? Besides, or do you have anything to say about that? Any last words or anything like that?
Nah, buddy, I said what I had to say.
All right.
Or Maddie, man.
Listen, guys. Damn sure this was a good back and forth. If anybody has any thoughts, leave them in the comment section down below. We'll definitely read them. Definitely a hot button topic there. But again, moving on to the next thing. I have a Twitter post here from a girl named Tiana Trump. You guys know who that is?
Yes.
Maybe, I don't know. I've heard
This
her name.
man, Matt, he said yes. Anyway, she's a porn star. So
Oh, I thought that was his daughter.
what the fuck? No, bro.
What the?
Anyways,
Isn't that his daughter's name?
that
The
was
blonde.
that, that
No,
was a
bro.
good that was bro. His daughter's name is like Ivanka or something like that.
That's his wife.
No. Oh no. Is it?
Oh no, that's Melania. Hold on.
Yeah, that's Melania. Ivanka's his daughter.
Hold on.
It's that tall blonde chick with like the big mouth.
Oh, Tiffany. I was thinking Tiffany Trump for some reason when you said whatever that other name was.
I don't know, bro. I mean, I think Maddie's kind of just trying to hide
He
the fact
knows,
that
bro.
he.
Remember, we talked about the previous podcast that he had a porn addiction.
Yeah, he knew who the fuck that was. That's
Of
all right,
course he
Maddie.
knows who we are.
Listen, Maddie, I knew who the fuck that was the moment I saw her face. Okay, buddy. Either way, so the Twitter post goes: if you're 23 and have less than 5 bodies, you're literally wasting your life. What do y'all think about that shit, bro?
Nah, bro, you're not wasting your life.
I don't think you're wasting anything because you don't want to just give it up for anybody that you just meet.
That's a whole comment right there, bro.
Dude, 23 and under 5 bodies. Listen, if you're 23 right now, at this very moment in time, you're listening to this, because I know majority of our listeners are women. If you're under the age of 23 and you have less than 5 bodies, less than 4 bodies, less than 3 bodies,
Please stay like that. Stay
listen,
like that.
send a DM to the CatFiveBoys Instagram account. We're gonna put you up with Maddie, okay? This is what's gonna happen. Maddie is gonna be the bachelor, and you guys are the bachelorettes. If you are, if
Maddie's
you're around,
a good guy.
Maddie's a good guy.
He's actually not a bad look.
He's
not bad
listen.
looking.
He's a handsome fellow. This guy is a very, very sexy don. Listen, ladies, under the age of 23, 24 is fine. If you have under
whoa,
4
whoa.
bodies.
Whoa.
Listen, under the age of 23, over the age of 18, over the age of 18, under the age of 23.
Yeah, for real. What?
Listen,
Maddie, bro, you're calling him.
only somebody like George would have to have me clarify that. I think we all know
Clarify
this,
it. No, clarify.
Yeah, this fucking
Never
guy.
know.
Either way, if you're over the age of 18, under the age of 23, 24 would be fine. But under the age of 23, and you have less than 4 bodies, hit our lineup at CatFiveBoys on Instagram, and we're gonna link you up with Maddie, because you're a diamond, okay, in the rough, okay. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, no, it's super rare to find a chick with like under 3 bodies as like a 25-year-old in today's day and age, or a 23-year-old in today's day and age.
How old is Maddie anyway?
Is it even like?
Just turned 24.
Yeah, he's 24. Yeah, I feel.
Oh, Maddie, that's your age range right there, bro.
That's why I said, like, 24 would be fine. I just think Maddie would probably want a girl who's a little bit younger than him. Would I be correct when saying that?
A little bit younger than me is pretty much 18, bro. And I'm fine with any age from 20 to older, bro.
Oh, so she,
yeah,
so
if
she
you're
can't.
30, he likes you more.
So
the older you are, the better.
That's what I'm saying. So do you like older women or do you like younger women?
I mean, I like what I like. I mean, I wouldn't mind.
As long as they don't have kids, he's fine with it.
Yeah, but I'm gonna keep it at 23 and younger, just because of the simple fact that that's like when they're ripe for baby making. So yeah, all you people who are 25 and up, listen, you're past your prime. I apologize. You're past your prime. You're no longer desirable. Stay the fuck out of our DMs, okay?
What the fuck are you talking about? What's past the prime?
Women past the age of 25 are past their prime.
What the fuck do you mean? What?
You're past your prime.
Dude,
okay.
What do you mean past the prime?
You are undesirable. Goodbye. See you later. Get the fuck out of our DMs unless it's to be a guest on the show. But if you're looking for Maddie, 50, get away.
No, past 45 is past prime.
This guy said 45 because you're crazy. Yeah. Listen, I'm going to keep it real. Past 27, you're past your fucking prime. I apologize. You're past your fucking prime, okay? This man said 45. Golly, because if you have babies with the 45-year-olds, they're going to look like hey.
No, you're never going to have babies with 45-year-olds.
Exactly, so she's past her fucking prime. What?
So in order to be in the prime, they have to be baby-making stages?
You have to be in okay, a prime to me for a woman is you're at an age where, number one, you're like perfect for making babies. Number two, you're the most physically attractive you're ever going to be, because I'm sorry, 30-year-olds are not as attractive as 20-year-olds, and 50-year-olds and 40-year-olds are definitely not as attractive as 20-year-olds.
Maddie, what's your
single one? How am I the single one?
Exactly, that's what I want to.
What am I saying?
This guy.
What am I saying that's so fucking controversial?
You know what you need? You know what you need? You need to go to those websites where you could make your own robotic girl, and she's shipped to your house in 6 months.
Listen, I have my fiance, and she's the most perfect person I could have ever fucking asked for as a fiance. Listen, I got lucky as shit, and I'm gonna make sure that we manufacture Maddie's luck because let me say something. If she's above 25, yeah, Maddie, you're getting dangerously close to her being past her prime. I'm sorry, that's just the facts.
Nah, Maddie, you're good, Maddie. She can have babies until she's 35.
Dog, you're gonna at least have to be with a woman for 2 years before you even think about having a family with her. Maybe even longer than that. And if you get with a girl who's 25, yeah, you're gonna be having babies with her maybe at the age of when she's 28. You're fucking cooked, bro. She's past her fucking prime. Okay, I'm sorry to say, she's past her fucking prime. Let me tell you something. You're undesirable. Okay, get away. Okay, I'm gonna have like bear spray.
Don't listen to Matt, please.
You, my
Please.
friend.
Everybody that's listening, don't listen to this fucking clown.
You said what,
this
Maddie?
This guy's a clown.
What'd you say, Maddie?
They might be undesirable to you.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I know. The porn addicted guy loves the cougars. I know. He loves the MILFs.
Who the fuck said porn addicted?
George said it. I don't know. That wasn't me.
What?
Don't be a
I've
follower.
been quiet. I've been quiet, bro. What?
Yeah, but you said
I've
it
been
in
quiet
past
the whole-
episodes.
Yeah, I said it in past episode because I mean he doesn't have a porn addiction, but it's funny to make fun of it because I know he doesn't, you know. But he gets mad about it. He get mad about it because it's true.
Because people that I know and don't know listen to this shit.
Okay,
Who
look.
cares,
Besides
bro?
Maddie's porn addiction, which is very real, by the way, let me just say, women. What would you say to the both of you? This is a question to both of you. I want Maddie to answer first, and then George, you can answer.
Oh God.
What would you say are some factors that go into women's, like, let's just say, like, you're saying, okay, this is a woman's prime. What are some factors that go into that? Go ahead, Maddie.
Prime. I don't fucking know. Still wants to enjoy life and do things. I don't know.
Bro, this
Bro,
fucking
for me,
guy,
it's-
this guy wants a Democrat from California, cuz, oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
for real, bro.
Anyways,
Bro,
Georgie,
for
what were you
me,
saying?
for me, a girl in her prime, I don't know, bro. For you, I don't know. Prime for you, I don't know. But for me, is like when I was looking to cook, that she knows how to clean, do laundry, that she's reliable, that I can trust her.
Okay,
For me,
then how about
that's all I
this?
look
Why
for,
don't you just stay single and get with your mom? She does the same shit.
dude. But you're gonna
Maddie,
be with a
you're
woman
fucking making my
cook,
point for
clean,
me,
or
bro.
anything, bro. You really, dude. If a girl can't do any of, what the fuck are you even gonna be with her for?
But why are you gonna be with a girl? She has to do that. Why can't you do it yourself?
I know how to do it myself, but she's gonna be the woman of the house. She has
You're
to like.
oppressing women by making her do the cooking and the cleaning. You're a fucking oppressive man. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I want you
frankly.
to. I want Maddie. Well, look, it's happened already at my house with my girl. She's scared of everything. Whenever there's something, there's a noise. I gotta go check it out. I gotta go outside and check it out. She's not going outside. She's staying inside. She stays in the room. She locks the door and leaves me outside. The fuck you mean? If there's danger, I gotta take care of it. If there's a problem, I'm the one taking care of it. So the least I can do is ask for her to like cook, clean, and do laundry. And I help her do laundry. It's not like she does it. I do my laundry, but I go help her. But I told her, bro. Like when I got with her, things that I'm looking for in a woman: cooking, cleaning.
And she said,
Laundry.
no offense, bro.
And
'cause
she said
I told
yes.
you you're a
She
good
said
friend, and I
yes.
met your girl. She seems like a very good girl. But bro, I don't. Me personally, I don't think I could ever walk up to a girl. Hey, by the way,
But you don't walk up to her. You get to know her, and before you date her,
Yeah, you
before
don't
you
walk
ask
up
her
to her.
be
You get
your
on your
girlfriend.
knees and you
Exactly,
like
bro.
knee walk. You like knee walk and like to her because you're
Bro,
a fucking
look,
simp
listen,
who
wait,
lets
wait,
girls
wait,
manipulate
Matt,
you and
wait.
put a leash on you and drag you around.
Let me
Sorry.
tell them how it happened. Matt, look, Maddie, when I met my girl, if we talked for a couple weeks, we were just friends. When we got together, before we got together, on a woman, and if she didn't have these qualities, I didn't want to waste her time or for her to waste my time. So I told her straight up back what I was looking for in a person to form a life with, to have children with, to be my wife. I told her exactly what I was looking for. If she said no, that's not what I want, then hey, go your way, I go my way. We both don't waste each other's time. We're not made for each other. But if you go up to a girl and you you put your priorities aside. You don't have your standards, and you put them on the side just to make her happy because oh you really like how she looks. Bro, you're not gonna be happy in that relationship. You're gonna be miserable. So for me, when you finally decide what you want in your life, you need to know, bro, that like if the person you're trying to get with, you have your qualities that you want to know, because she has women will have qualities that they want to know. And if you have the qualities she wants, and you tell her the qualities you want in her, believe me, if she really wants to be with you, she's gonna have those qualities. She's gonna make sure she gets those qualities. My girl, as soon as she heard the for in a girl and that I wanted that to be my wife and have be the mother of my kids, she said yes. She said, yeah, that I know how to do all that. I'll do that for you. She didn't say, oh no, I feel misogynist. No, she said, yeah, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. What's wrong with so you're telling me your mom doesn't cook at your house, your dad cooks, your dad does laundry, and your mom just sits down and I don't know, fucking watches TV. When there's something to do, like let's say somebody breaks into your house, your mom will be the one protecting your dad because your dad does the cleaning and the cooking, or is it gonna be your dad going out there in his life because there might be a burglar with a gun that can shoot him?
Well, both my parents are equal.
Maddie, look, I'm not saying that I'm never gonna cook or never gonna clean because I help her. Like if she's working, bro, I sometimes clean the kitchen. Sometimes I go because she cooks breakfast. I come home from work. She's sometimes not here because she's either still working or something. I clean it. If she's working on a Saturday, bro, I pass the vacuum around the entire house. I'm helping. You know, that doesn't make me simp or nothing. But hey, I'm helper. But doesn't mean I'm gonna do all the work. You know, she has to, that's her for me. That's what she gotta do because when there's a noise in the house, you can ask her in person. I'm the one that goes outside, checks it. I was showering the other day, in the middle of the shower. I was already like drying. I was getting dry. She walks into the bathroom and says, I heard something outside, like outside the bedroom door. Guess who had to go check the fucking house naked, butt naked, with a towel around his fucking waist and a gun because I also heard the noise. It was me. You know what she did? She locked the door behind me and I was outside the fucking room. I didn't know. We just moved into this house. We don't know if there was somebody hiding in the attic and we just moved in and the guy was already like downstairs looking at food or had a gun, a knife, something because we had kitchen knives already. Like I was there risking my life. Oh, but it's okay for me to die protecting her, but she can't fucking cook me a fucking meal. Oh, yeah. That's misogynist, right? But it's okay for a woman to like tell a man to go risk his life to
I
protect her.
think what
That's
I think
fine.
what Georgie's trying to say is that there are roles that each of us have to follow based off of our gender. Women obviously biologically weaker than men. We have a role. Our role is to be protectors. We're to be protectors and to be providers. Women have their roles to be nurturers and take care of everything, in the house and things of this nature. You know what I mean? And that's completely fine. That's actually beautiful. The dichotomy between the two genders. Now what I'm gonna say is, to me personally, I think women should be taking care of everything a man needs in his life to be taken care of. Everything extra that a man has to be taken. Because listen, I'll tell you something. Sometimes men like to cook. I like to cook a lot. That's like a hobby that I have. I love cooking. So obviously the whole girls have to cook and clean and shit like that. Sometimes I'm gonna be the one who's cooking because I love cooking. My girlfriend's not gonna be doing that. But if I have shit to do, right, that she could take off my plate, you know what I mean? That's the type of shit that she should be devoting herself to doing. Making sure that I'm freer, that I am less stressed, I have less things on my plate, so that I can take care of the stuff that needs to be taken care of. You know what I mean? That's a woman's job. That's the job of a woman in a relationship.
There's nothing wrong with that.
And that's beautiful. That's actually very
Maddie,
beautiful.
Maddie, it's okay to help your girl. I hope I didn't say that she has to do everything and I'm never gonna do anything because I help her. You can ask her. I help her around the house. I help her. Sometimes I even help her cook. She doesn't know how to make rice. I know how to make rice. I make rice for her. You know, there's some things she doesn't know how to do. And I show her, or I that's fine. Sometimes I help her clean. I do the dishes. Look, she doesn't know like the stove is complicated to clean because you have to scrub it really hard. I do that. She doesn't have to do it. There's things we do. We share the work. But if
Maddie, what do you think about the roles between men and women? You think we have roles, or you think it's just kind of, we all just kind of take care of shit, whatever it is we have to?
Oh, we all have roles, yes. I mean, we all have roles, but then again, at the end of the day, you're both equals. So
Okay, so we're both equal, men and women. We're all equal and whatnot. So who's gonna who's gonna make the final decision in certain things if we're all equal?
who's the breadwinner?
What does it matter?
that
Because
we share the role.
Let's say you're both equally earning money for the house.
okay,
You both make $40,000 a year.
okay.
Although I would say a man probably works harder and makes more money either way, but whatever. They both make $40,000 a year, making equal money for the house. Who has the final say in things?
Matt, who makes a tough decision? Like, who's the one that makes the final decision? That it's gonna depend both
Listen,
of you.
the babies, they gotta go to a school. All right, you gotta pick a school. You have three options. The woman says school A. The man says school B. Who's making the final decision where the kids go to school?
I don't know,
Matt,
bro.
Matt,
This
Matt. Let's say
conversation
this,
just
Matt.
always
Let's say
ends.
no, no, no. Let's say this. Your kids, your wife wants to send your kids to a school where it's a B plus school.
I know we've had this conversation before.
Okay, and you know school is way better. That's an A plus school, but your wife says no because her friends' kids are going to that B plus school, and her friends' kids are stupid. They're dumb. They don't know anything. And then you're gonna send your kids to be dumb, or you're gonna send them to be smart.
Obviously, I send my kids to be smart.
Okay, then that's what he's asking you. Who has
Yeah,
the
so
final
you
say? Are
you
you gonna
sent
listen to your wife?
yeah, so you
That's
send
for your kids.
you send your kids to be smart. She sends your kids to have friends. So are you the one who's making the final decision, or is she gonna make the final decision? And your kids are going to a school that's because they have friends there. Who's making the final decision, bro? You
I mean,
know,
at the end of the day, whoever should be making the final decision is the person that's has the best interest.
I think they both have the best interest. I think they have different interests. So when it comes
Exactly.
to the male interest, he's focusing more on the kid's logic, right? So he wants the kid to be smarter. Now when it comes to the woman's interest, the mother in this case is focusing on the kid's social life, and he wants her kids to have friends and be with people who they know. So they both have good interests, or yeah, they both have good interests. They both have good intentions. Buddy, who's making the final decision? All right, W. So listen, for
Maddie's
let's
gonna
do let's
say,
do a
oh,
different instance here. This is outside of relationships. Well, I guess it's kind of inside relationships, but regardless, let's just say that you were okay with women getting abortions. Do you think a man should tell a woman what to do with her body?
I think anybody should tell a woman what to do with her body.
Okay, so you think that a father, right? A father shouldn't tell his baby mama what to do with her body when it comes to that baby?
Say that one more time.
So she's pregnant. This girl's pregnant, right? She wants to have an abortion because of X, Y, and Z reason, whatever the case may be. She wants to have an abortion. This guy, who is the baby daddy, is telling her no, she will not be having the abortion, but she wants to have the abortion. You think that he has the right to tell her what to do with her body?
I mean, being as at the end of the day, that is his child too. He deserves to have a say in it. Yes.
Okay, so he deserves to have a say. So if she doesn't have the abortion, then he gets his way. If she does have the abortion, she gets her way. So who's going to have the final say? Because you say they should both have a say. Who's going to have the final say? Because they both can't be right, or they both can't get it their way. One of them has to get it their way. Who's going to have that final say?
Maddie, come on, man, ask questions, bro.
You can't answer, buddy?
I mean, I can. It's just, I'm trying to find the right words to say.
This is the thing with leftists, bro. They want to be so politically. Maddie, it's okay. Just say I don't want to answer
Yeah, I mean,
because I know
yeah,
you're too nice of a dude,
yeah,
and
there's
I
just
know that you want to not
there's
offend anybody.
yeah,
It's fine.
there's really no answer to it, right? And so the whole idea of this is to kind of illustrate that this whole idea of we're equal, right? Men and women are equal. Men and women are equal. In relationships we're equal, whatever. It's impossible in practice, right? Cuz nobody can get their way and not make the final decision. Somebody has to make the final decision. Someone has to have the final say. This whole shit where, oh, we're 50-50, oh, we both have the final say, it doesn't fucking work. It doesn't work. And it's not a thing that can be logically explained because, again, it doesn't work. In real relationships, in real dynamics, there has to be somebody who says, in the end, this is what we're going to do. Because if you're both saying this is what we're going to do and you disagree, then you're never going to get anywhere. You're both just going to be saying, no, we should do this. No, we should do this. No, we should do this. It's always going to be the same thing. And that's why a lot of people break up early because they have one disagreement, right? They have one thing that they go, "No, I don't think we should do it this way." And the guy goes, "Yeah, I think we should do it this way." And they disagree. They don't have that whole thing in their head where, oh, the man has the final say. What they do have in their head is this false idea that, oh, we're 50-50, we both have a say, and they break up because they can't find a way out of it. It's, again, it just, you can't logically make a resolution for this. This makes no fucking sense, dude. There has to be somebody who is the person who makes that final decision in every relationship. People have their roles. Nobody is actually equal. And that's something that people have to learn or relearn because we forgot this as a society. Women are not equal to men. This whole equality shit, it is bullshit. This has been fed, these lies have been fed to people. It is bullshit. We are not equal. We will never be equal. And that's the beauty of life. Because if we were equal, then everything would be fucking black and white. But we're not. And it's not. We are different. Men and women are different in their own special, beautiful ways. And women who are 27 years old are out of their prime. I'm sorry. That's just the truth.
Oh my God! Back on
So
the ladder.
that's all I'm saying. Like, I don't know, Maddie. You're just listen, brother. It's just
Then again, bro, I feel that I can't necessarily answer a lot of these questions because then again, I haven't been in a relationship. I haven't been in those types of situations, so I'm just
Poor
going off
guy.
my own
it's a,
opinion.
it's a logical fallacy, buddy. Your opinion is just as fine as the rest of us. Listen, I'll tell you one thing. I've never gotten an abortion, but I can definitely have an opinion on that shit. Okay, you don't necessarily have to go through something to be able to have an opinion on it. All right, buddy. Just keep that in mind. You can have an opinion on something and be right, even if you didn't go through that thing. People, don't get abortions. It's fucking terrible. I've never gotten one myself, but I can tell you that's the truth.
Right.
Poor Maddie, guys.
Oh my gosh.
He wants to be politically.
No, I mean, listen. Everything I've said, man, like, women, you're 27, you're out of your prime, I'm sorry. Fight me about it. Debate me, all right? Debate me, motherfuckers. Come on the fucking show and debate it, all right? And you should be mad at me. Hate me, all right? Don't hate Georgie. Georgie's a good guy. Hate me for my misogynist beliefs. I'm sure people would categorize it as that.
Very misogynist. Yet people hate me.
Somehow, some way.
People hate me. It's because of a fat thing that I said and because I pick on Maddie. Yet this guy comes on the show, talks about women in a degrading way sometimes, and oh no, this guy, no. The guy making fun of fat people, that's the guy.
No.
That's the guy we hate.
I come on the show and I say the truth about women. That's just facts.
Exactly. There you go. See? And you don't
It's
get
just
any
the truth.
hate.
It's just the truth. Unadulterated, unadulterated. Wait, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Completely unfiltered, the truth. Maddie, what do you got to say about that?
I agree that you say unfiltered shit. Truth, you know, that's stretching the words.
Women
Poor
shouldn't
Maddie,
vote.
guys. Poor Maddie. Yo, can we put a vote and see how many people vote or something later on? We come back to it
Wait,
next week.
what?
I don't know.
Yeah, if
Like
anybody
vote in
have
the
thought,
comments
yeah,
or
if anybody
something.
have thoughts, if anybody has thoughts on it, um, should women vote? Should women not vote? Leave it in the comment section down below. We'll take a look at it. We'll talk about it on the next episode. If we even, or actually, no,
Why
we
do you?
won't.
What do you do? What is it with you and women? I don't get it. Like every show, you talk about women shouldn't vote. What? Dude, what is your thing? Does your girl agree that she shouldn't vote?
Um, yeah, which is why
But she so
every single year that she's able to vote, she basically just votes exactly how I vote. So it's just a
Hasn't
double
this
vote
been the
for me.
first year she was able to vote? Didn't she just? Isn't she 18?
Yeah, pretty much. But I think, well, not I think, the way it's going to work for every single year after this that she can vote, like if she votes for governor or if she votes for president, whatever, everything that I tell her
she
to
has
vote
to
for,
vote.
she has to vote for that. Because, we have to work with what we have right now. And unfortunately, women have the right to vote. And
Unfortunately.
so, regardless, I think we're going to make it work for the better, and if she wants to, or rather, she's going to vote and we're going to use it to our advantage. She's going to double my vote. So instead of me having one vote, I'm going to have 2 votes. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, that is
That's what you call a W right there. Men,
Oh, that's
no.
men,
single. I don't understand.
Yeah,
men,
me either, bro.
get your. You know why you're single, Maddie? Because nice guys finish last, okay, buddy? Be fucking real. Be based, all right? Fucking learn this shit, buddy, because this is the real world, all right, buddy? This right here, women are not equal to men, all right? 27 and over, you're fucking out of your prime. Nobody wants you. Get away. And you're fucking cancer. No, I'm kidding at that point. But you're definitely out of your prime, though, for damn sure. You're not a cancer. I'm sorry. You're not a cancer. But you're definitely out of your prime. But listen, women shouldn't vote. These are truths. Maddie, you got this, bro. I believe in you. Anyway, sorry.
Next topic.
Next
Leave Maddie
topic.
alone.
I was going to say something before we moved on to the next thing. Holy shit. I was going to say something. Fuck.
Oh, can I say something?
Yeah, buddy, go ahead. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Yeah, dude.
To any of the women and girls that listen to this, please feel free to leave any comments and or possibly uh reach
Leave
out
your
so you
phone
can be
number. Leave your phone
so you can
number. He
be
wants to contact you.
no
Do not
so,
leave your
so,
phone
so you
number.
can
Do
be a
not do that.
guest so you can be a guest on the podcast to agree and or disagree with my colleagues.
Dude,
I
I will echo Maddie's sentiment. If any, because
Encourage that. We really want that to happen.
we have over 70% of our listeners are women, or maybe you just identify yourselves with that, you fucking freaks. Sorry. Anyways,
Oh my
listen.
goodness, bro.
listen. Over 70% of our listeners are women. If any woman here has a problem with what I'm saying or has a problem with what Maddie's saying, feel free to drop a comment. And just like Maddie said, if you want, DM us on Instagram at CatFiveBoys. The same, it's the same name as our podcast name, obviously. And send us a DM. Let us know that you're interested in being on the show. We'll get you on the show, and you could discuss it. If you disagree with me, you can tell me how you disagree with me and how I'm a misogynist, and we can iron these things out. Or if you disagree with Simp Maddie, then we can talk about that as well. And if you are interested in being the traditional trad woman for Maddie, so that he can become based and understand that women are not equal to men, but you're going to give him all the love that he deserves as a man, and you're going to look up to him like a woman should to a man, then also leave a DM at CatFiveBoys. Anyways, yeah, Maddie, you have anything else to say, buddy?
Not really.
Georgie, anything else to say, buddy?
No, I'm okay.
All right, we'll move on to the next thing. Let's talk about. Let's go. Just gonna go a little bit into politics here, just a little tiny bit into politics. Just to end the show off, we're gonna wrap up real quick, right after this. But Canada, Mexico, a little trade war just happened. Like literally, a trade war just happened, And I don't know. It seemed to me that the president of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump, absolutely bitch slapped Mexican president, I don't even know her name, and Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. What do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about the tariffs that were
Dude,
placed?
as you would say, terrorists are great, but hopefully we can get back on track, bro. This country's been down fucking hill for a very long time. The Biden administration, all the fucking little commies that were in his administration, also, they're all nervous because Elon found a bunch of money being wasted
Yeah, you saw that, bro. You saw all that shit.
on garbage, and most of the money was being sent to enemies of the United States,
Did you see
not
that
even
some?
friends.
Did you see that some of the expenses that were listed, like I remember one of them was a transgender party in like Uganda or some country in
Yeah,
Africa or some shit. Dude, a transgender party, it was like $39,000 from like taxpayer money. It's fucking crazy.
no, and you saw what he said, the president of Ukraine, that out of the I don't know how many $billion they only got 17 billion.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he said that. He
Who
said that out of
Zelensky?
Zelensky, yeah, the president of Ukraine. He said that out of the money to him, he only got 17 million. I
Yeah,
mean, 17 billion. 17 billion.
either he's chatting shit or we're using that rest of that money for something else. I mean, we're
I
using that
feel
shit
like
for like
they were
some
using that
fucking.
for some
You know what I think? They probably use that to
pockets,
fucking fund the Diddy parties. 100%.
most likely. Diddy parties, bro. I mean, a lot of famous artists were there. You saw like a lot of them are country. They moved to like different countries, South America, Canada, and
Europe.
Europe, because they know once that lives out, be caught.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I remember Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks left that shit as well.
Oh, he
Yeah,
left.
he went to
He
Europe.
left.
And he's another one of those fucking weirdos. But
Ellen
um,
DeGeneres left.
the Ellen DeGenerate. Yeah, she left.
He
Um,
left. Who's the other one?
dude, there's so many. I
Uh,
mean, I forgot who else left,
this
but
no, it's the other one. They haven't found her.
you said what?
What's going on? Oprah
Oh yeah,
found her.
Oprah got dipped. Oprah dipped too, right?
He dipped. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's just crazy. So far, when it comes to foreign policy and shit, it seems like Donald Trump has been having his way with the fucking people of, or with the world leaders right now, bro. Like, remember that thing that happened with Colombia, where he was trying to send the people, and Colombia said no, we don't want them, and then he like started threatening them with some shit. I think it was sanctions or whatever. And then two
Yeah,
hours
terror.
later, bro, 2 hours later, they were like, you know what? We'll accept them with open arms.
Yeah, they got scared with all the sanctions that we were gonna do to them.
Yeah, bro. This man has been having his way, bro. Boy's been having a field day with these countries, man. I feel like this is what really like what the United States really missed. You know what I mean? Like the US, one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful nation in the world, and us actually using that power for our benefit.
Yeah, why the hell shouldn't we? We've been taken advantage of every single time, bro.
I
My
agree.
family emigrated here, and then you have all the illegals saying that we should stay, bro. Why? Why should you stay? I just want to know. Like, that the ones that came here legally, like, we waited a long, bro. We waited years to get over here. And we didn't come here with a bunch of benefits. We came here and we started working. These
Yeah.
people, these people come here and they get all the benefits and everything.
So I mean, I'm assuming you're completely in favor of all these deportations and
Oh yeah,
shit,
yeah,
right?
of course,
All right, Maddie, I'm
of course.
curious. What are your thoughts on all the deportations that were going on, buddy? I feel like we had this conversation last episode, but I don't think George was here. What are your thoughts on all that?
Well, my opinion on the deportation of the children
No, no,
that
no,
were
no.
born here.
The deportation of the people, the people who have been deported. It's like, I think it's something along the lines of 97% of them are convicts and like criminals and shit like that. But like just the simple fact that Trump came in office and you know not a weekend, ICE is starting to deport hundreds of people every single day. What are your thoughts on that? You think that's good? You think that's bad? Like what do you think?
I mean, getting the people out who are an issue, I'm in favor for, but what has been happening of the children being sent out too, that I'm not in favor of.
Why not?
Because if you're born here, you're an American
Oh
citizen.
yeah, he's talking about the birthright citizenship thing.
But they're not sending them out.
Yes, they are.
They're sending the children that weren't born. And not only that, Trump said, if you came here and you want to stay together as a family, then you're leaving too.
Yeah, it's. I don't think it's people who were born here, like, and they did the whole
Yeah, it
birthright
hasn't been
bullshit.
approved yet.
Yeah, it's
That thing
like,
hasn't been
yeah,
approved
it's
yet.
gonna be after. Like, let's say they pass the law tomorrow. Every person who is born, um, like from tomorrow on, those are the people that aren't gonna get citizenship just because they're born here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with the people like from like past times. It's everybody from like let's say they pass the law tomorrow. From tomorrow in the future, you know. But you would still be like not in favor of that. You'd say no. That's a bad thing.
Yeah, I mean, you're a child. You're here. You should be here. Regardless of the situation, I understand there's a lot of people that are here illegally and all of that, but having forcing the children to leave, there's a reason that parents brought the children here is to get a second chance to give them an opportunity
But
at life.
Maddie. So if somebody went out, broke the law, and the what is very high, big crime, those people deserve to get a second chance. They deserve to just walk free.
I'm not saying the people that committed crime should walk free. I'm
But
saying that. But what?
You cut off, buddy.
coming into this country illegally is a crime.
Yes, but the children, let's say the ones who were born here, didn't have a say in that. So
But Maddie, that's the parents' choice. Kids don't make choices, Maddie. That's the parents. So you're telling me right now somebody breaks into your house and they don't belong in your house, but they're staying in your house. They're in your living room. They don't want to leave. You want them out, or you're just gonna
yeah.
what? Somebody breaks into your house and they're in your living room. Do you want them out, or you're just gonna let them stay because you feel bad for their kids?
Of course, I would want somebody out of my house if they're intruding. Yes.
That's exactly what they're doing to the United States. They're intruding. So if you don't want them in your
Gotcha, bitch.
house, why should the country allow them here?
Because they're children.
So why would you kick out the children from your house? Why would you kick out a family with two kids from your house?
If they needed help, I would help them. But
Not in your
I
house,
wouldn't.
right?
What?
Not in your house, though.
If needed, until somebody got help, yeah. I mean, I
What's
would.
what you would? So you just leave strangers in your house?
I wouldn't leave strangers in my house. But if somebody said, "Hey, I need help," need somewhere to crash for a little bit, okay, by all
But you
means.
don't know them. They're strangers. You don't know if the dad is a killer. You don't know if the mom is actually the mom. You don't know that.
Okay, well, you guys were strangers before I met you.
Yeah, but we weren't in your house. We were.
Yeah,
You don't
so
understand?
if we would have met you, like let's say the first day we met you, we were like, "Hey, Maddie, bro, I have nowhere to stay, bro. Like, can I stay with you? Like, can I sleep in your house? Like, I'll sleep on your floor. I don't care, but I just, I need a place to stay, bro. Would you be cool with
You don't
that?
know this guy.
You just met me, bro. Like, literally first day you met me.
Not even at work, in the street. You just met him on the street.
Yeah,
You're
most
gonna let him
likely
go into
not.
your house?
Probably not. Because, like I
Exactly.
said, I don't know you.
Exactly. We don't know all these people coming to the country. You do know that a lot of kids in here that are coming with their parents, supposedly, some of those kids are not even blood kids that they were paid by the families that are over there for a better life. And those people are not really their parents. Some of those kids are even kidnapped from over there. And some people kidnap children to come to this country because they have kids. They actually like are more lenient with them so they can stay. So they kidnap children. A lot of kids are missing because they were all like transported in trucks when they got to the border. They took them from their families and they told them they can through the truck so they can get in. What you do? So all those parents now don't have their kids with them because of the border crisis. So it's okay. It's okay for that to happen. Kids missing and exploited and sexually harassed. That's why Trump
I
is closed. That's why he closed the border because that's what's happening. There's a lot of drugs coming into this country. A lot of drugs, criminals, a lot of cartel members. Brenda Aragua is here too. That's a dangerous Venezuelan gang that's over there. All those people are here, and they killed people here. They killed a girl, Lincoln Riley. They killed her. They raped her, and they killed her. Well, great. They raped her. So those people is fine. Just here, right? All these strangers that we don't know, terrorists, everything, they can stay here because hey, they have kids, right? There's a terrorist that came into this country with his family, and he has kids. And he said, "You'll know my name in a few." They interviewed him at the border. So that guy can stay here too because he has a kid.
No, situations like that are different.
But that's the thing. You don't know who's here. You got to deport everyone. If you told me right now that all of like good citizens, they were good people, and that they're like hard workers, what? Fine. I say, right. Let's do the process. Let's do this process so they can see if they can stay here. But dude, that's not how you do things. You look. My girl requested for her mom to come here. She has the paperwork on file. She's mom to get approved. Her mom has been delayed so many times for one reason: too many illegals in the country. That they have to prioritize the people that are here illegally or people that are trying to do it. Her brother has been waiting 8 years to come to this country, but because of the illegals, he hasn't been able to even get fucking into the country. So all those people that are trying legally, they can't because of all the illegals. They slow down the process for everybody that's doing it. So is that fair? That the people that are trying to get in legally with all the paperwork and everything, that they have to wait a very long time to get in here because illegals are coming in here like massive droves to get in here, and then you don't want them to get deported because they have kids.
I suppose it's not fair, no?
But it's not fair. There's a lot of people that are in that situation that because there's so many illegals in here, they have to fucking stop the paperwork for those people. So many illegals are here on their paperwork. My cousin came through the border. We found out that he was coming illegally right when he got on that plane from Cuba and flew to Nicaragua. We found out when he landed in Nicaragua. That's when we found out. We were scared. We were like, "Oh, this guy fucking crossing from Nicaragua away to Mexico." He saw he saw women getting raped. Sorry, he saw women
Bro,
getting
this
raped.
motherfucking immigrant, dude. Fucking graped, cuz graped.
Bro, okay, whatever. He saw women getting raped on his journey by the people, the coyotes that were. He saw people that didn't have money, that they ran out of money on. He saw them getting taken to different rooms and executed. He saw all that. He said that there was so many people that he met that some of them didn't make it. Some of them they passed away in the forest that they had to cross. So all these people are risking their lives and everything to get over. And you know how much money they charged him to get to the coyotes, the narcs, and everything? Bro, he wasted $15,000. He saved up money to get over here, bro. $15,000 just to get to this country illegally. And you know what happened when he got all the benefits, bro? The benefits that we don't have, he got them. He had free dental care. He had a brand new iPhone. He had food stamps. He had what was the other thing he had? He had a card with $500 for expenses like clothes and everything. They even gave him money. No, they gave him an option that if he wanted to apply for a card to pay his rent, so he could rent an apartment. They gave him that option. He didn't take it because it was, but they gave him that option. He had free healthcare, and guess what? He didn't pay taxes for a whole year. They gave him his job. They gave him a job, and he didn't have to pay taxes for a year, so he can save up and get ahead in life. And now today he has a. Do you have your own business, Maddie? Do you have free care? Do you have free dental care?
No, I do not.
You pay taxes, right?
Yes.
And is it fair that he got over has a business?
No.
Exactly. That's what's going on in this country, bro. All the illegals are getting here working our asses off while money is being given to them. Look at what happened to FEMA. They gave away all the money to the illegals, and when hurricanes hit, FEMA said they didn't have any money to give to the Americans. They didn't have no money to them. Those people are still living on the street over there in South Carolina, North Carolina. Look at California. They have no money to give those people right now. $750. That's what they gave them for the houses that burned down. Because FEMA said all the money went to the illegal. Biden sent $2 billion after he said that there was no money for people
You're
in
ugly. You are disgusting.
Carolina, that there was no money
Give
for
me
them.
$200.
And yet, two days later, he sent $2 billion to Ukraine for the war, and then he gave $750 million to South Africa. But yet, those people only got $750 because their houses got destroyed and they lost pets, they lost valuables, their houses, they lost everything. But there's no money for those people. To the Americans, there was no money. But to everybody else that's illegal and to not an American, there's money for those people. Yet we work our ass, paying taxes and everything, and we can't even expect our government to help us. Not only that, I hope this generation might not even have a retirement and social security because all that money is given to the illegals. All our money that we have in security accounts, is not there. They gave it all to the illegals when they crossed the border. They gave it to them. So the day you retire, you don't even have money to retire. That's why it's important to have a 401k because the government gives away your money. So is that fair, buddy? That you might not even have a retirement.
No. No, it's
Exactly.
not.
That's what's going on in this country. Trump is deporting all of them because we can't afford to have all those people. Imagine right now you're at your job right now, and an illegal comes and tells your boss that he can work for half the pay that he gives you, and then they fire you
You're ugly.
and they
You are
hire the illegal
disgusting. I'm going to kill
because he's
you.
getting
Give
paid
me
half of what you were
$200.
making. So how the hell are you going to survive?
I wouldn't be able to.
Exactly. That's what's going on. That's what happens with illegals. They come over here, they work for half the amount of money, and then they fire the Americans here, and they fire them so they can pay half the money to. That's it. They don't have to report on the taxes or nothing because they're illegal. They don't have papers, and the company counts it as a loss. They said because they just put it as I think it's a 1092 or something like that. That's when you pay somebody that's not your worker, but is paid them to do a job. So the company actually makes more money because they're tax. So now the company is making money without wasting money. Basically, they're paying somebody, but they're saying on their taxes that they're paying a source to do the job. And says the government doesn't ask for like the outside source papers because that's an outside source. They have to get that guy, and the guy can have a company name and whatever. The company investigate it. They don't have to go like, oh, let me see if you're legit or nothing. They hire you, you did the job, and that's it. So you see why it's important to deport illegals back because that's what's happening in this country. It might not happen in the big city like us, but it happens in construction sites. It happens in rural areas. It happens in Texas a lot, Arizona, and that's why there's a lot of people over there without jobs. California, how many home veterans there is in California? Those people don't get any help. That's why I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, I know it's sad. It's sad. It sucks that they're getting deported, but it has to happen. The country needs to get better.
Yeah, I mean, I think that George and I, and I'm sure you would too, Maddie, agree that in all the illegal immigration that's been going on, there are good people with good intentions who are coming into this country. And they're coming into this country and they're looking to make it and do better for themselves and their family, and they have good intentions, good people. I'm sure that's true. But if we allow people to break the law simply because there are some good people in that midst of the people who are breaking laws, then our country is a country of no laws at that point. And laws don't matter so long as we say they don't matter. And then again, people abuse the shit. So, again, good people are coming into this country illegally. There are good people who are coming in. That's fine. I don't think anybody would dispute that. But at the end of the day, the key word there is illegal. And if we allow illegal things to happen, if we allow people to commit crimes, then this country is a country of lawlessness. And that's not good for any society. Come in the right way, the legal way. It is, I'm not going to lie, the process to come in this country,
It's stressful.
Yeah, it's a lot of hoops. It's stressful. It takes a long time. We should make it better. We should make it a little bit more, and I'm not going to say easier, but I think we should make it a lot quicker. I think we should make it a lot more of a smoother process, yeah. But do it the right way. And if you commit a crime by coming in this country illegally, don't be surprised when you're kicked out. Because there are consequences to people who commit crimes. That's why they are crimes. So,
I know Matty has a good heart. That's why he says no.
Yeah, Matty.
I know, Matty. You got a good heart, buddy.
Yeah, like it's.
But sometimes you gotta make tough decisions, bro.
Yeah, and it's good to look at it from like
his perspective.
yeah,
Yeah,
and empathetic.
Me, it hurts me.
Yeah.
It hurts me to see all these people. I know all the situations in these countries are not good. Those situations are like in Venezuela and Colombia and Nicaragua. All those places, bro, is bad. Like Mexico has a bunch of like crime, bro, because of the corruption that they're.
Yeah, it's horrible, man.
It's bad. It sucks, but you can't. I would love to have every single homeless dog in the world in my house and take care of it. I would love to help every single homeless person in the world, but I can't have the financial means, and the government doesn't have it either.
Yeah, I think a more intelligent thing to do would be to go to the root of the problem, and that is the countries that these people are coming from. Be able to fix the problems within your own country rather than just expecting for another country to just accept you simply because your country has problems. Again, it's like you can bring somebody, or you can bring a horse to water, or a camel to water or something like that, but you can't make them drink. You know what I mean?
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
Yeah, look, there's something else I want to say.
Beautifully said. That's
there's
exactly
something
what I was
that
trying to say. But yeah, go ahead, Georgie.
there's something that's going on in, and it's like some Muslims are there living right now, and they're saying that what the country is, I think, is Britain, something like that, UK. They're saying that the UK needs to change and adapt to Muslim ways because the way that they're doing it is wrong. This person left a country that has Muslim tradition, and it's so bad over there that he had to leave to a country that doesn't have Muslim traditions so he can have a better life, and yet he wants to change the country to how it was where his homeland was. You see the irony in that?
Yeah, Muslims are globalist as fuck, but
there's another thing that happened here, that there's Mexicans that are protesting right now in California because they're saying that they don't want the deportation. But yet they always have a Mexican flag. They never have an American. They disrespect the flag. They burn the flag. They burn the American flag. Burn several of them. And then they want to stay in this country. You don't even love our. You always have the Mexican flag with you. You value Mexico more than the U.S., so why don't you move back to. I'm not over here. I don't have my flag, and I'm not saying that the U.S. needs to be like Cuba, and I'm not saying that I need to Cuba. The U.S. needs to be like Cuba. I don't want that. The reason my family left Cuba was because Cuba sucks. Cuba's a communist country. It's horrible over there. Why would I want this country that gave me the opportunity? I left because I couldn't have a future over there.
Yeah, that's another thing. It's the aspect of cultural invasion where a group of people come to another country and try to spread their culture in that country. You know what I mean? It happens a lot with Muslims, for sure. It happens a lot with Muslims, but we've seen it here. I mean, Florida used to be a very American place. You know what I mean? South Florida in particular, and now you take 5 steps anywhere in South Florida, and you're gonna see some Spanish word somewhere. There's gonna be some old lady making some food in some plaza, making some tortillas or some shit. There's gonna
But I'll tell you
be
this:
there's gonna be Hispanics presence everywhere.
everywhere.
It's just the culture. The culture invasions happen, and they're happening in Europe, like Georgie said about the Muslims who are coming into those countries and trying to make those countries conform to their beliefs and whatnot. But that's just what you get when you have mass immigration, which is why I'm actually very happy that Switzerland is banning burqas. Good shit, Switzerland.
This guy,
You're a
bro.
that's a W country. Anyways, sorry.
Maddie, so what's your opinion, buddy? What's your opinion?
Which part? Did we just go back to the conversation we've been having?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
do you
yeah,
have
yeah.
do you have any thoughts on what we've been talking about,
Any
buddy? Or
thoughts?
any thoughts that you wanna?
Do you still think that they should be? You still think that it's wrong to deport them?
I feel it's wrong to deport those that haven't done nothing, but then again, it's the few problem people that affect it for everybody. It's like in sports, right? Like football or a sports team where we were all in sports growing up in high school and stuff. That if one player didn't perform good during practice, the whole team got punished. I never agreed with that then, and I don't agree with that now with human lives. But
It
then
happens,
again,
man. That's life.
unfortunately, there have been a lot of problem people. There have been a lot of things, and it's very unfortunate.
Yeah, it's a lot of you got to do what you got to do, and unfortunately, it's very impractical to say, let's let all the good people stay and then let's take out all the bad people. It's very tough to do that because, again, there's going to be good people who are hiding amongst the bad people, and there's going to be bad people who are hiding amongst the good people. You can never, do a good job in that. But, they're doing as good a job as they can, which is, to anybody who has a sympathetic position on this where, you're saying, oh, good people should stay, whatever. That's what the Trump administration is trying to do with picking up all the convicts, the people who have, the criminals and whatnot, picking up all those people and deporting them. That's what Trump's trying to do. He's trying to deport all the bad people and leave all the good people, or at the very least, leave all the good people for later to see what they do with them. But for now, what he's trying to do is just take out all the bad people, which, again, if you're a sympathetic type of person and you have a sympathetic position on this, I think you probably should be on board with what Trump's doing, especially if you love your country, because this is good for the country and he's trying to do it as ethically as possible. So, but yeah, any final thoughts from either of you guys before we wrap up?
Nah. Oh, I do have one last thing to say. Maddie, you gonna play with me?
Let's save that for
No,
after the
but,
show. Maddie, you have any thoughts, buddy?
uh, not really, my brother.
Any final words from
Oh,
any of
he's
you?
sad.
Nothing?
I don't like seeing Maddie sad.
I'm not sad. It's just
Maddie's thinking, man. Maddie's processing.
I love Maddie, man.
it's just my views are more optimistic than everything that's happening now, which is the harsh reality of it.
Yeah, but you understand that your views might be optimistic, but they're not necessarily realistic, right?
No,
No,
yeah,
they're not
that's
wrong
what I was
either.
trying to say. They're not realistic to how everyone else thinks and acts towards everything. So that's why I'm completely understanding of the situation.
Yeah, and it's good to be optimistic, man. It's especially in this very negative world. It's very good to be an optimistic person, but you also got to dwell within the reality of life, and that's something that I criticize the Pope on, um, because the Pope was talking about immigration and how I forgot. I'm not gonna like quote him because I'm not exactly sure exactly what he said, but he's like very open. Um, he's very optimistic and like positive about the situation in the sense of you know be more compassionate to people who are coming in and let people in and stuff like that. I don't agree with his position at all, and that's one thing that the Pope kind of has similar views to you, Maddie, and I think to a certain degree, it's good to be optimistic, but we also have to dwell within reality. And you know, when those two things collide, a lot of the time, you know, what has to be done is not always what we would like to be done. Basically, what I'm trying to say. But you know, we do
No, yeah,
we do what we can.
100%.
But yeah, it's good, buddy. I mean, it's definitely good to be optimistic, though. Don't ever change that, buddy. You know. But anyways, any final words from either of you two about anything? Not necessarily just the immigration thing, but anything else?
So far, no.
No. What about
No.
you? No. Okay. I have one last word. Before we wrap up, any woman who is over the age of 27.
You're ugly. You're disgusting. I'm going to
What
kill
the
you. Give me
fuck?
$200.
All right.
Hey,
Anyways,
buddy,
what's up, buddy?
I didn't hear what you said. All I heard was any woman over 27.
You didn't hear the thing?
No.
Oh shit. Give me.
Heard that, bro.
What about you, Georgie? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh shit. I don't know. It's probably something with you, Maddie. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you just don't have your volume up. But either way, thank you guys so much for tuning into the show. You know, thank you guys so much for tuning into the show. It's been your host, Matt. Sorry, actually, I'm not gonna get to that point yet. We still have some post show things to say before we get off. But regardless, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure to follow us on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts. Give us a 5-star rating on Spotify. Give us a like on this episode on YouTube. Make sure to drop comments, guys. We love the comments. If you guys have anything, any opinions, anything you want to say, any criticisms, any good stuff, bad stuff to say, just drop it in the comments. We'll read it, and we will mention it in the next episode. If you guys could not catch the full show, make sure to check out our clips accounts on Instagram, CatFiveBoys, on TikTok, CatFiveBoys, and here on YouTube, we have YouTube shorts that we post. So you guys kind of get the best bits of all the episodes on there. If you guys have anything you would like for us to touch on in the future, also leave that in the comments. If any of you are interested in being guests on the show and debating certain topics, if you think that I'm a misogynist and you want to talk about that, or you think that Maddie's a simp and you want to talk about that, or you think that George is a fucking fat shamer and you want to talk about that, come right on the show. We will love to have you on. Just make sure to go to Instagram at CatFiveBoys and hit us with a DM if you're interested in coming on the show. Tell us your interests, or tell us that you're interested, and we will work things out and get you on the show as well. Again, we appreciate all that you do. We appreciate all the time that you spend with us. Just one last disclaimer: all the views expressed on the show by the individual hosts or guests do not necessarily reflect the views of the podcast channel. With that said, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been your host, Matt, and your co-hosts, Maddie and
Yes.
George.
Hello, everybody.
Say bye, guys. Have a good night. God bless every single one of you. Bye-bye.
Good night.